Gosh darn it all.
Put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby.
Fuck. Fuck you. No, I'm serious. I don't know why it's doing that, guys. I don't know why, man. Everything's running smooth over here, and then it's just like, you're not going to do it anymore.
It looks way better, actually.
Got him!
That's basically what's happening.
Okay, we're in 720 now, too, instead of that weird...
I don't know what that was.
40 fucking resolution of some sort.
It was like 576 or some shit.
Who does that, OBS?
Stupid dicks. Anyway.
No, maybe not.
I think we're back.
48p source. Okay.
What? Let me look. It went back, to
that
I don't know why it does
weird
this.
Scaled resolution.
I don't know why it does that.
Oh.
That could be our issue, though. We'll figure that out.
Yeah.
I don't know why it does that. 648.
That's such a weird. What?
It's weird.
Why would they even offer that resolution? It's not even a normal fucking resolution.
I have no idea,
like,
man.
You look a little stretched out.
We need to look more slender. We're not as chubby as we look. I don't know.
The thing that sucks is you can't. Can you change that?
What would it be?
1280 by 720 maybe?
All right, we'll see if that works. Maybe because I didn't hit apply. I'm supposed to hit apply.
Maybe.
It says uncheck the box for use optimize encoder settings before you go live. I usually do. Pretty sure I do.
That one's no, it's checked.
Is it?
Yeah, it was checked.
We'll have to uncheck it next time. Just give it 10 minutes. We'll crash again.
I know. Well, we crash again. We'll stick
crash.
around. We'll come back, guys.
Just stick around.
If
We'll
we're
be
not
back.
signing out, we'll be back.
Yeah.
Okay. Apologize for the technical issues.
Hey, I've ordered a new computer, but it's not going to be for the show. But just saying, I got one.
I mean, maybe temporarily.
No, what I'm hoping is maybe I purge everything off this computer and only use it for show stuff, and maybe that'll optimize it or something a little better.
It couldn't hurt. Maybe reinstall Windows and kind of start from scratch.
I'm just gonna take it to my computer guy and be like, "Yo, optimize this, purge everything out of this, and just have my bare essentials for what I need for streaming."
Yeah.
And I'll put everything. Be able to put.
Just save everything on.
I think some of this stuff is running off of my hard drive versus my solid state too. So if I put everything on my solid state, that might also help too.
Yeah. I mean, that's the whole thing. Is if you're gonna
purge all the porn off of it. I don't have any porn on this computer. I promise. I don't think I've ever looked at porn on this computer.
Yeah, I mean, once your computer comes in, you
Sick
can put all your.
What's up, Raph? Thanks for tuning in, buddy.
You can just put all your.
Hey, never mind taking on my silver in Valhalla or whatever it's called, Valheim.
Yeah, so you guys got into Valheim this week, huh?
Yeah, so what? Did you log in and fucking steal our boat?
No.
Don't lie, bro.
I haven't been on your guys' server
Raph,
yet.
I think he stole a boat, bro, and he crashed it. He's not telling us. Because I did send you the server info, and then you were quiet after that.
I mean, you might have to tune into the show tomorrow.
Control is still free until 11
Oh, I got it.
What is that?
It's on Epic. It's on the Epic store, so you can.
Oh, is that a game?
It's a game, yeah. But it's a very popular. It was a very popular game when it came out, man.
No, dude. Valheim's pretty fun, dude, so far. So, me and Raph just kind of been dicking around, and we've already killed the first 3 bosses, I think.
Yeah.
So we're starting to mine silver right now, and
is A-Track on the?
No, he sent me a link to like another server or something, but we're already playing on this one, so it's just me and Raph right now on the server.
Does Mufasa have a server?
I think he did. I don't know if that was what A-Track sent me. I'm not sure. But yeah, dude, you need to get on and catch up because you're gonna be like a peasant to us. We're gonna be like kings.
I know. That's you know what? If I get at that point, I don't know if I'm gonna play.
Well, just get on it, bro.
Cause like then you guys like leave me in the dust, and I'm just like, They're off building their shit.
we
and
started
I'm gonna
a
go
we
over
started
here
a
and just, like,
whole
make my rose garden.
we started a whole new. I started a server, so
Yeah.
I don't think you played on the server yet.
No, I'm gonna start from scratch, obviously.
Well, you'll start with us, and we already have like a castle and stuff, so you'll have like a spot to start, and I can make you a little room in the castle, bro. Make you a little room. Oh, it's a Valheim Discord server for the devs. I see. From the devs. I see what it was. Yeah.
How old is that game? It came out like this past year, right?
Yeah, I don't think it's that old. It's pretty fun though. Like I like just sailing the seas.
Yeah,
on
you
our
guys
boat.
got a boat and
We got
stuff?
a long ship. Yeah.
So what do you guys do when you're on the ocean? Do you guys fight monsters?
Yeah,
and shit
dude.
in
The
the
fucking
ocean?
sea serpents come popping up, and you can harpoon them and drag them onto the shore and like kill them, and then you eat their meat. You take their heads.
That's the thing though. I bet if you're on like a different server, you can sail around and destroy other people's boats, right?
Oh, you can go and destroy people's. You can raid bases if you wanted to. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you
can't do that on a private server
Yeah, you can. Why couldn't you?
because nobody else is on the server with you guys.
Well, if we add people, then everybody can go start their own little colonies, and we can like have wars and shit and try to take over each other's bases.
But you can do that when someone's not on the server too. Like, does your house disappear and shit when you're off?
No,
It all stays.
our stuff's there. Yeah.
Okay, so it's like Minecraft, where it
Yeah.
doesn't go away.
So you log in and everything's just there.
Yeah.
Like I could go fuck with your base if I wanted to. You know what I mean? Same thing. Same thing, man. And then sometimes like the trolls will attack your base, and you gotta fight the trolls, or like
Oh, really?
swamp people come. Yeah. It's pretty fun. So we just got into the snow realm, or the snow mountain, so you can go up into the snow and like fight wolves and like dragons and fucking stone golems and shit like that.
Yeah.
So that's what we were doing last night. And me and Raph kept getting smashed by the stone golems. Just
Do you have
crushing
like magic powers or anything like that?
them. No. So like you have basic weapons, but you can get like potions. You can make potions and shit, like healing,
Yeah.
stamina,
Is there, like,
poison
bombs?
resist. We haven't figured out bombs yet, so I don't think so. But I'm sure they're gonna update and do some other stuff too.
Like, it'd be kind of cool if it had like kind of a little bit of a Warcraft vibe, where you can like have magic powers and shit, or like imbue weapons.
Yeah, you can upgrade your weapons and
Yeah.
stuff, but it doesn't have like magic power. It just gets stronger,
Yeah.
like more damage and shit. But like certain cloaks, we just made the wolf like cape that basically allows you to like go up in the mountains without having to have like anti-frost potion or whatever.
Okay. Yeah.
And then there's different foods you can make and eat, and different food gives you more stamina or more strength. So you gotta like eat a bunch of food before you go scrap and shit like that. So it's pretty fun though. I mean, I'm sure we won't play it for very long, but it's just something fun right now. We're kind of just building, and honestly, I just like sailing around and trying to like discover new areas.
What do the bosses give you? Just is it like, do they drop?
So
like,
they unlock like new tiers of like weapons and stuff like that. New
kinda
tiers
mostly
of
XP and all that, or
I mean, I know XP is like minor in the
Yeah.
game. Like you just, as you use something, you just get ranked up and stuff.
Yeah.
But like the bosses will drop like new items that'll unlock new craftables and new tiers of upgrading your workbenches
Okay,
and shit like that. Yeah. It's cool though. It's a basic survival build as you go kind of game.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. I mean, maybe tomorrow I'll jump on for a bit. I haven't had any time to jump on my computer, honestly, in the last like week. So I haven't even had time to play guitar, and I've been wanting to do that too. This song's making me want to play guitar a little bit.
Speaking of guitar, man, last week was a lot of fun with Kona here, and all the other guys.
Yeah.
Man, we had a lot of fun singing and jamming tunes, and I had a blast. Last week was fun.
He came to the bar on Saturday too, and he was jamming with Dua and
I
stuff.
heard that,
Or
yeah.
Not Dua, but
With
Alika.
Alika, yeah.
And they were going off. They had a guy with a saxophone who was just like killing it. And,
Nice.
And he was like digging it because, I don't know when the last time you played with a guy with a
I
saxophone.
don't think I've ever played with a guy with a saxophone
Yeah.
before.
Yeah, me neither.
I don't think I've ever played with a horn section. No, I don't think I ever did.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of fun.
It's a whole new experience.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was good too, man. He was just going off.
Nice.
But fun times, fun times.
Yeah.
At
Well,
least the
Chris,
music was good
you know
this week.
what? I think it's time we get into our favorite part of this show. And ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's time for Inappropriate Bar Talks. Beer tasting. right, ladies and gentlemen, tonight on the docket, we got Lakefront Brewery's River West Stein. And it seems like it's going to be like a German-style beer, I'm assuming, with the name. I'm going to let Chris tell us about it when he moseys on back over here. He's grabbing the beers right now. But Chris is our resident beer expert, and he's going to teach us a little bit about what's going on with these beers. And listen up and open your ears, because you're about to get educated, you motherfucking... Never mind. All right, Chris, tell us about these beers, buddy.
Let me find the paper. I wrote on the paper.
Uh-oh. Let's see. What do we got here? Nope. Nope. You got it? Okay.
Of course, this is the last one.
Right? I'll get us the paper.
This is the last one that I pull out of the stash. Okay. So we've done one beer from Lakefront Brewery. They're out of Milwaukee. We did the Wisconsinite last time, and that one I remember was actually pretty good.
Yeah.
That was a German Weiss beer / Hefeweizen.
Oh, so there's a lot of German-style stuff coming out of there,
Yeah, I guess. So it looks like the brothers founded the brewery in 1987. Their names are Russ and Jim Kilch. And it looks like they just, that was like their passion, was like doing these styles of beers.
Okay.
But
so this is a German beer, right? German ale?
It's an amber lager.
Oh, amber lager. Okay.
Stein is just it's like a type of glass.
Right. Okay.
It's not like a.
What's the ABV on this bitch?
6% ABV, 24 IBUs.
Okay.
This beer has won the gold medal at the U.S. Beer Open Championship and has also won the gold medal at the Los Angeles International Beer Competition.
Okay.
So it's got some accolades.
It's got some clout, bro.
The U.S. Beer Open is a big one. So for them to win the gold in that's pretty good.
Okay.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we're trying the River West Stein by Lakefront Brewery. Lakefront Brewery's flagship amber lager is the River West Stein. Bears a medium to light body with a dash of caramel malt sweetness that is quickly curbed by a pleasing hop flavor. Crisp lager finish. The beer was named after the hard-working neighborhood where Lakefront Brewery was founded.
Okay.
There you go. That's the breakdown for the name.
Okay. Well, let's get into this thing, man. Let's pop these bitches open.
Get my Sharpie here.
Okay. So this is a gold medal winner, guys. This is supposed to be some prize stuff here. Amber lager, huh? Okay. It's definitely amber. So let's see, appearance-wise. Clarity, it's got a little haze to it. So clarity, I would say, is medium. Head size wasn't super big. I'll give that a little less than medium. Retention, same thing. It's kind of going away pretty quick. Let's see. Color, definitely amber. I'm going to say it's amber pretty much on the dot. Like, it's a dark amber, actually. So dark amber. Head, I'm going to say, is more on like a beige kind of a color. Or maybe like I would say cream. And
Get the money.
it's kind of leggy, actually, versus... Yeah, I'm going to say leggy. What do you say on that appearance, Chris?
Yeah, copper, amber color.
Yeah.
Fairly clear. Like you said, maybe a tinge of a haze in there.
Yeah. Aroma time already? Definitely more, I would say more malty with a hint of hops in the background.
Yeah.
I maybe get a little bit, like a little pear smell, like a hint of pear. Maybe a little sweetness. I get like a caramelly.
Yeah, I get a caramel. Can I smell yours? I just want to make sure my glass isn't.
Yeah, I get like a caramel with like a hint of pear. What do you think about that?
Yeah. Yeah, there's a little like dry fruit kind of smell.
Yeah, I
in
get
there.
it. Well, it's like it almost smells like a caramel apple or caramel pear or something.
Apricot, maybe a little bit.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. I like it actually. Caramel with
apple pear-ish esters. Smells a little on the maltier side.
I don't really get hops out of this.
Not a ton. I mean, it is a lager, so I'm not expecting a ton.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this is more malt forward. Amber lager, huh? Okay.
Maybe a little bit of breadiness in there, but
That's just like that maltiness, you know what I mean? I get maybe a hint of wood. I'm gonna say a hint of wood. Okay, I'm ready to taste it.
all right, cheers.
Cheers, bud. All right, everybody, cheers out there. Here we go. It's sweet,
Yeah, it is sweet.
like really sweet up front.
Surprisingly sweet.
It does have like an apple pear.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
That apple pear flavor comes through for sure.
It
a lot
almost
more.
tastes like a green apple with dipped in like a caramel,
Yeah.
like a watered down caramel.
caramel apples.
It's got a little bite to it though.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going with green apple dipped in watered down caramel. That's what I get. Maltiness, I'm gonna say, is up there. I don't get a lot of hops.
No, it's a little more.
It is dry though.
Yeah, a little more dry.
I think that would be like the essence of the hops kind of dry it out.
Yeah.
I get a pretty solid apple pear kind of flavor from this.
Yeah, I'm getting a little like earthiness maybe out of this too. Like
I think that's the
earthy or
dryness. You know what I
herbal,
mean?
Yeah.
Or like a woody.
Woody, maybe a little peppery in there.
It's sweet.
The finish is definitely like got that dry herbal kind of vibe a little bit though.
Yeah. But then again, so does green apple. Has that kind of
Or
dry,
like a dried fruit.
like a tart kind of a dryness.
Yeah. But I'm getting something like more on the tip of my tongue that's giving it a little more. It's weird. It's a cross between a lager and an amber.
Yeah.
It really is. It's like it's a hybrid beer for sure. It's definitely.
It's definitely unique.
Yeah.
I get caramel. I get a little bit of bready and grainy. Just a little, like the grainy like kind of dirties up the body a little bit.
Mhm.
But mostly I'm getting a little bit of wood. I guess you could say earth. But mostly it's the apple and that pear flavor.
You getting any like acidic vibes?
A little bit, but I think that's that apple kind of, that green apple flavor kind of goes with that acidity a little bit.
Kind of reminds me of like maybe like an Anchor Steam a little bit almost, or something along those lines.
Let's see.
Yeah, the green apple's an interesting
Yeah.
flavor. And I think that just happens. What happens when you mix like a caramel malt with like a lager yeast or a lager stout, like a pilsner malt maybe or something. I don't know what kind of hops they use in this. There's definitely something a little hoppy in there. Maybe like a Styrian or something that's more like German tailored, like a Hallertau or a Goldings kind of vibe, where it's more earthy and herbal and not so piney and citrusy. It's more dry and
like earthy.
yeah. And sometimes you get hints of like pepper and stuff in there too. I definitely think there's a hop character in here.
But I think the hop characteristics more adding to that dryness at the end. Not so much the flavor, but the feeling.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that dryness and stuff you're talking about at the end, I think that's coming a lot from whatever hops they use. It's got, for a lager, it's got a lot of flavor.
Yeah.
Sam Adams kind of reminds me of this.
Similar,
too. Like the
similar.
Boston,
The Boston lager?
Yeah.
But I feel like this has more flavor.
This
a
is
little
sweeter.
more sweeter, and a little more of that green apple flavor than the Boston Lager's a little more, I would say more caramelly actually, and creamier, or not creamier, but more of a rounded, maltier side. Oh shit.
Do you want to go back for more?
I already did. I'm done. This is all that's left. I think I'm almost ready to rock and roll here. Let's see. Okay. I'm ready. Ready to rock. Okay. I'll let Chris fill out his while I kind of just vibe out on this beer.
Anything else you're pulling out of it?
I mean, as it's warming up, I'm getting a little more of the caramel notes, but still I get that apple, that pear up front, and with that sour, like a little bit of like a sour fruit, and then with that caramel, that kind of it finishes off with like a dry, kind of herbal, earthy tone. But even when you do, even the burp is more malty than it is hoppy. Like when you burp a fucking hoppy IPA, you can taste it.
Yeah.
This, you're still just getting, like on the burp, you're still just getting like a little bit of earthy notes, a little bit of like mossiness, you know?
Okay. All right there, buddy?
I swallowed my spit, buddy. Ugh.
I'm having a hard time.
My mom says, Tony, I like your shirt. Thank you. Thank you. Chris loves it too. You having a hard time with this beer, Chris? What's wrong? You a little confused? You need to cleanse your... Did you cleanse your palate?
I did. I drank
You
some
sure?
water. Drank some water. And got
Okay. You know what it is? I think we need to have your mom and dad's what's it called? Their dishwasher service. Or we gotta like CLR that fucker, get the jet spraying good again.
I think they don't use their dishwashers too often.
Oh,
so they probably hand washed it.
Oh, well, then,
And-
and then we're gonna have to talk with them.
And yeah, when you're drinking with beer glasses, you shouldn't use dish soap, or if you do, you should at least like thoroughly rinse the glass.
What are you supposed to use it? What are you supposed to wash it with?
Just water.
Hopes
if you
and
can.
dreams?
Just water if you can.
It's gross. You gotta disinfect, bro.
Well, if you washed it right after you drank out of it, you'd be fine.
Right.
But yeah, if you let it sit like
Yeah,
we do,
yeah,
like over a week, and
yeah. Yeah, yeah.
you gotta clean it.
It's usually true.
But then what you do is you clean it with a soap, but then you gotta rinse it pretty thoroughly with water to make sure you get all the like
Residuals.
residue out
Yeah.
of it. Because to make glasses look shiny, soaps purposely leave the like oil
Residue, yeah,
stuff
yeah.
behind to give it that like look.
A sheen.
Yeah.
A sheen on the machine.
Okay.
Are you ready, bud? You focus on your beer tasting. You focus up there, buddy. I'll keep the people entertained. Are you not entertained? Okay.
You're not entertained.
So, this beer's from Wisconsin, and it's named after the town that they started the brewery in. This is one of their flagship beers, they said, right?
Yeah.
So, this is I'm kind of getting into my review already, but I'm just going to say this is a great and unique flagship beer. It's not just like having a pale ale that's a pale ale. It's like they literally combined a lager and an amber ale and made it work. You know what I mean? I think that's a very technically sound thing to do.
I agree. Well, let's go ahead and score it and we'll
All right.
break it down.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the beer score. There we go. I'm going to go first. I gave it a 4.2, actually. So
Oh.
that's a really good score. Again, I think because I'm trying to focus on scoring it according to style of the beer, not so much my
Yeah.
personal preference. I think that we're going to find like a lot of these beers we're getting, especially from the Craft Beer Club, are going to be kind of on the higher side of scoring because a lot of them are actually like winners of competitions. That's how they
Yeah.
get in this box. So I'm not surprised that it's a 4.2. Again, I want to say the fact that they kind of meshed an amber and a lager together. I mean, mixing any of the other styles with a lager, I think is tricky because a lager is known for its clean, crisp drinkability.
Yeah.
And some of these other styles aren't. You know what I mean? Some of them
Right.
are known for more of the earthy tones, and some people might not like that. But I think they did a good job getting just enough earthiness with a sweetness and making it work where it's a lager, but it's also got the characteristics of an amber.
I mean, you look at it and you wouldn't automatically assume that's an amber or a lager.
Yeah, you would say it's an amber for sure.
Yeah, you'd be like it's a pale ale or an amber ale or something along those lines.
Yeah, but I think the main things that stand out for me on this beer, it's as soon as you drink it, it's got a sweet kind of tart green sour apple kind of a essence to it,
Yeah.
but then it quickly kind of switches to like that sweet caramel, and then it fades into like a dry, earthy not aftertaste.
Afterbirth.
But yeah, it kind of has like a dry, earthy, and I think that's when the hops kind of kick in, like what they're talking about
Yeah.
on the description. But it's not super hoppy. Again, it's a very mellow, but it adds like a dryness to it, and it's not so much flavor, but more of like an essence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
There you go, buddy. What do you got? Oh, wow. Wow.
You know, I went high on the scale this
Yeah,
time.
you
I went
did.
4.5.
Okay, dude. Wow, this got a really fucking good score from us. Let's give them the round of applause that they deserve.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Did we break it?
I
I think we both pushed it at the same time.
It's coming.
That's
You
what
think
it.
there's
That's
like
what it
20,000
deserves.
people in there.
Yeah, there you go.
They're all COVID
Thank
tested.
you.
Don't worry.
They're not. We don't vaccinate here.
Guys.
Yes. Tell us about the beer, Chris.
Aroma wise, I think I was having. I don't know if it was my glass or not. Were you getting? I know because you know this smell. Were you getting like that like ozone kind of smell a little bit from it at all? Or me, and that's why I was like curious. I'm like, maybe it's like
a little
glass,
bit, maybe a little bit, but I think that's that sour apple because ozone kind of has like a sour apple kind of tart fruit smell to it.
It's almost kind of like a metallic-y
a little bit
kind of smell,
8.7, that's a good score.
But I'm kind of expecting it in like a lager slash amber ale. So I dodged it a couple of points because I was like, the smell to me isn't like super pleasant, but at the same time, it's not a deal breaker.
Yeah.
Got a lot of that caramel, that sour apple, like Tony was talking. It came through even more in the flavor. The beer was like, first impression was sweet.
Yeah.
For sure, right off the bat. And then it kind of went malty to dry.
Yeah.
After that, a lot of earthiness tones in the dry finish. Again, I think that's from the hops they probably used in the beer. And then I do like that finish though. I do like how it was kind of like crisp.
Well, you're an IPA kind of guy, so it has a little bit of an IPA style finish, but just not as like intense.
Yeah, I think that caramel maltiness kind of balances it out a little bit though. It's dry, but it's not like I need to drink a water dry.
Right,
you know what I mean?
Right.
Some IPAs, it's like I feel like I can drink a glass of water after every sip.
Yeah.
This beer has a little bit of that factor, but the maltiness kind of balances it like really nicely, and I think that's why Samuel Adams was such a popular beer for a while there, because it kind of had these same characteristics where you're getting that balance of caramel maltiness, and then it kind of fades into like a clean, dry finish, which makes it kind of refreshing too.
Right, and easy to drink. It's an easy drinker.
I think they did a really good job with it. As far as uniqueness goes in a beer, I think they hit a good uniqueness factor. I think as far as like, especially as like an amber lager goes, or just like a lager or an amber in general, like they kind of cross boundaries, but they work really well together. And I think the beer is balanced and unique.
Yeah, and as a flagship, I think it's a very unique, because most people are like, you have a flagship, you have a fucking IPA. It's a real basic IPA, right?
Yeah.
And then they kind of do variants off of it. I think for this to be a flagship, it's very unique for a flagship. Yeah.
Very quenchable, very drinkable beer. You could probably have multiple of these. If you go into like it's almost like something you would get out of like an English pub too, or something.
Almost, yeah.
You know what I mean? You would go into like a pub in England, and it would kind of. These are what like a lot of the beers on draft would like taste like.
There's that earthiness quality.
Yeah, definitely that earthiness, and then a little hint of that maltiness. It's kind of flirts between like an ESB,
a little bit, yeah,
and like a pale ale, and a lager. It's all things that I like. So I had a pretty favorable review towards this one because it was kind of down my alley. So
it's a good beer, man.
I enjoyed it.
I think it's solid,
and I think it's unique. I think it's got its own flair to it that kind of makes it. The sour apples thing was a little weird.
I mean, but it works. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it does have that essence, that apple, that pear kind of fruitiness to it, but it works with the caramel.
That was definitely one of the first things I know. When you said that, I was like, it's like an apple pear.
Yeah.
You said green apple too. It is because that green apple has that distinct
kind of crispness, tartness,
crispiness. Yeah. To it.
Yeah. It's good though, man.
Yeah.
Good job. So, and I think the Wisconsinite we gave another good review too.
Yeah, that one nailed it too.
So Lakefront Brewery, man, keep up the good work, dude.
Yeah.
You guys are killing it out there.
Out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin, one of the
Milwaukee.
Yeah. It's Algonquin for the what was it? Shit.
I don't remember, but
something
Alice
land.
Cooper, dude.
Yeah.
That was great.
We're not worthy. We're not worthy.
We're scum. All right. Well, guys, 8.7 for the beer tasting Lakefront Brewery. Keep up the good work. That's 2 great scores for your beer tasting. Craft Beer Box, you guys doing it big too, man. You keep sending us really good quality beers. I got no complaints, guys. But that sums up tonight's Inappropriate Bar Talks. Beer tasting. Yeah! We're back. We're back at it again with the white bands. There you go, Chris. Very good beers out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin, from Lakefront Brewery. Check them out if you guys are in the area. Very, very, very highly recommended by us.
Yeah.
8.7 is a fucking killer score. I think that's one of the higher scores we put out, other than any other Great Notion beer.
I think out of the beer box beers, I think that
was one of the
definitely
higher,
the higher ones. Yeah, for sure.
The only beers that score higher than this so far, I think, were the Great Notion beers and maybe one or two that I brought back from Japan.
Yeah, there was. We did the Queen Anne's, didn't we, or no?
I think we did, yeah.
Yeah, Reed brought that on for us.
Yeah, yeah.
That one was an insanely good beer.
That was good. I forget what we scored it. It was
that
up
was
there,
almost
though.
a perfect score. That was like a 9.
I still think, honestly, though, man, I have not tasted more unique things out of anywhere other than Great Notion. Great Notion, the stuff coming out, I mean, they're blue. The way they do the blueberry like pancake shit, it's crazy.
It's insanity.
I don't get it. How do they do that? I don't know, but I love it. Baracho, where are you at? We want some more beers by them. Send us good.
Wait, did you get to try my beer that came out?
I didn't get to try it.
Blackberry
Yeah, the
wheat.
Black Blam Blam, or what is it called?
Wool Blackberry Bamalam.
Yeah, I didn't get to try it. I did not. Was it good?
It did really well, yeah.
Yeah?
Good people. You got a good reception to it.
That's good. And what, you're out already? Why didn't you bring that in for
2
us to
kegs,
taste?
man. We whipped through it. It lasted about 2 weeks.
Bro, you should know that when you make a good beer to bring in some for us to taste.
Yeah, I know. But it makes more money when I sell it in the pub. So.
You don't have to bring in the whole growler. Just bring in like a half a growler. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
You don't have to bring in the whole growler.
Well, we're going to probably do other iterations of that beer. So
Yeah.
I think the next one's going to be like a pineapple grapefruit version. So I don't know yet. I don't know.
And it's a wheat beer? It's a wheat beer?
It's a wheat beer, yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll have to see. Yeah, I didn't get to try the blackberry bambalam.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Whoa, blackberry bamalam.
Bambalam. Whoa, blackberry. But no, next one, definitely bring your beers in that you make, bro. That's what we do here on this show is we taste beers. Bring it in. I don't know why I said it like that, but do it. Bring it in. Bring us goodies. Bring us goodies and candies.
Yeah, I'll work on it.
Ladies and gentlemen, what is going on? Oh, God. Go live in the right corner. Oh, yeah, so you update your title before going live. Yeah, we know. We got it. We'll do that next time. Fuck, shit ass. Guys, there's other things going on in the world. What do you guys want to talk about? Is there things you guys want to talk about? Because there's things we can talk about. But I know, there's political shit. I don't really want to talk about it, but
what about the ProPublica stuff? Did you read into that at all? Like, did you see the?
No, I didn't look into the tax evasion stuff that you posted. But why don't you enlighten us, buddy? Damn, we didn't get any. A-Track, get us some rock, paper, scissors or some trivia or something,
We haven't
man.
done a shot yet either. How
We
about
haven't
that?
even done a shot.
I feel like the shot is going to keep us going.
Fine.
Don't you fucking start with me right now.
Well, my brother did complain. He said, I donated $50 and you guys didn't do 10 shots. I said, through the night we probably did. He goes, no, you guys need to do you owe me some shots.
Dude,
I said, okay.
We lost track.
We drank like 2 bottles that night.
We did work. I know that.
Well, I brought 2 bottles. You brought a bottle. And then there was already a bottle here. There's only 2 bottles here now. They're brand new bottles. Because we took the other one home and drank it.
Danny, thank you for the donation.
Yes, Danny. We're going to do some shots for you right now.
We'll do it. Even though he's not here, we'll shoot you some clips your way and be like,
No,
Danny, we're making up for it right now.
My brother, Danny.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, yeah.
We'll make some clips and you'll have to send it to him.
We will. We'll have to clip it and send it to him.
Yeah.
So, wait, hold on. You pour them up. I'm going to grab a soda.
Okay.
I'm going to grab a Coke.
Then we'll get into this ProPublica thing. I know the story's kind of a week old, but I kind of wanted to talk about it a little bit with you and see what your take is on this whole billionaires not paying their fair share of taxes, according to this article.
You know what I'm going to say, but let's get into it.
It includes my boy Elon Musk too. So.
Oh, now he's your boy? I thought you were talking shit about him.
I was?
I don't know.
When have I ever talked shit about
I
Elon
like them,
Musk?
so I thought maybe you didn't. I just assume you don't like him.
If
If I like him, I just assume Chris hates him.
I appreciate what what he does for humanity in certain aspects.
So I was actually looking into trying to get Jovi Starlink internet.
Yes.
But it's not going to be available till like 2022.
Oh, that's not that far away.
Which is not far away, but I'm assuming she's going to be here by
Yeah, hopefully she's here by then, right? Yeah.
And then her sister them can just get it on their own. not to be mean to Joy them, but
You know she's gonna be like, come on, hook them up.
yeah, because she's gonna wanna talk to them. That's why.
I'd be afraid of someone jacking that fucking satellite dish
That's
off the
true
top of
too.
their house.
That's
though.
true too.
You know what I mean? You gotta put that where like nobody sees it.
You gotta put it where no one can get to
Like
it.
put it on the roof and then surround it with shit that people people.
No, you
see
can't
it.
surround it because it's gonna block the signal.
Well, I mean, you put like a fence around it and you gotta point it up. So
No, it points itself. You just
that's
set
true.
it in the yard and it like dials in its own shit.
that's true. That's true.
Yeah, you don't have to do shit. You literally just put it in the open area and it dials it in.
I'd be worried about someone jacking that thing.
I'd fucking just have a gun.
But you probably,
I'd shoot motherfuckers.
I bet you can set it up where like nobody else could use it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's called a password, Chris.
Yeah, exactly.
And they're all gonna be
It's
like
gonna be
registered.
serial number
yeah,
registered. It probably has GPS on it
Guarantee
too.
it does.
So someone
Yeah.
puts
As
that
soon
shit
as you
in.
plug in, they're like, "Oh, you're in trouble.
Yeah.
This was a stolen one.
Yeah.
Guarantee. That's actually a good
so
point.
that might be okay. That might
So,
be okay.
cheers, bud. Danny, thank you for the shots, but we're catching up. We love you, brother. Thank you.
Thank you, bro.
Woo.
Ooh.
Clip it. Ooh. It hurts. It hurts. Okay.
I have the power.
Okay, so basically, Chris, what is this article about? Like billionaires avoiding taxes, right?
Yeah.
Here's my take on this whole thing. And you don't even have to read the article. And here's what I'm going to
Oh
say.
God. Okay, here we go.
If these people are creating jobs of which people of those jobs are paying taxes, and if as long as everything's done legally by their accountants, I'm all for people dodging taxes. I'm all for it.
The article makes it plain that they're doing this legally. Nothing
Right.
Nothing they're doing is illegal.
Now, if you do stuff illegally, then I'm all for you getting in trouble. So I think I made it pretty. If your accountant's good enough to get you these tax breaks and shit, that's why he gets paid the big bucks. Okay.
Right.
It's legal. It's basically good. A good accountant is almost a tax attorney because they know the laws and how to get around certain tax laws.
Right.
And that's the bottom line.
It's also that a lot of these billionaires' assets are tied up in investments, right?
Right.
So you can't tax an investment because you haven't cashed out yet.
Right.
You can only get taxed once you cash out on an investment.
Right. For instance, do you think as Elon Musk is investing in creating something like Starlink, which is going to benefit people in all over the world who don't have access to internet, right? And they literally might change the world in the aspect that some kid in Africa might get on the internet and learn something and realize he's going to be the world's greatest doctor or something.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, I mean, he can literally change the world with this. And
I mean, they also get paid through government subsidies. But
right, but they're also, that's going back into the project, right? So he's investing into this stuff to make the world a better place. Should he be taxed billions of or millions of dollars because of it? No. If he's creating jobs, and as long as it's done within the legal constraints of the law, and you can go through loopholes, if you invest this way, then you don't have to claim it on the taxes. Hey, I'm all for that.
Okay. But what about the people who aren't doing what Elon Musk is doing? What about the billionaires that may just be cruising at home and just sitting?
Okay,
on a
but
pile of
how
money?
did they become billionaires, Chris?
They invest in other companies, basically.
Okay, so do they create jobs? Do they create
Not
economic
necessarily.
growth?
It depends on what they're doing. They don't necessarily create jobs.
Okay, so let's say, for instance, let's take Warren
They
Buffett.
invest
Warren Buffett.
in companies that come up with the ideas and create the
So
job. Right?
Warren
Like
Buffett,
Warren Buffett's a perfect example of that.
Warren Buffett's a perfect example. He invests in companies, and whatever they do with the money creates jobs. Correct.
Right.
Okay. So no, I don't because he's basically an institution, a loan institution, giving these companies the means to produce their products or do their services. So he is creating jobs, and basically he's acting as a bank for the most
and
part.
also, if those businesses fail, he owns
loses.
it.
He loses money.
Well, but he also owns the business.
Yeah, but if the business
if he chooses to keep it.
Yeah, but for the most part, if the business fails,
Yeah.
it's because this wasn't a good business. But again, guys that in that echelon don't fucking invest in bad investments.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that's why they keep getting richer, because they're smart and they know what to invest in. You know? So I don't think that they should be taxed crazy amounts of money just because they were smart with their money and created wealth and created jobs and stimulated the economy. No. I'm all for them being able to avoid certain taxes by doing other things.
Yeah, certain taxes for sure, but I think they should also be paying what's owed on their taxable income. You know that.
Well, we all get write-offs,
I
right?
mean,
So if it's a business expense, they can write it off.
Yeah, I mean,
They're not doing anything you can't do on your taxes. You just don't make as much money as them. That's it. That's the bottom line.
okay.
Everything they're doing on their taxes, you could do too. It's just you don't have that kind of money, and neither do I. That's why people
We
are
will
mad.
never have that kind of money.
Right. That's what people are mad about. They're not mad that these guys are doing these things on their taxes. They're mad that they can't take advantage of the same things because they don't have that kind of money.
Right. So Warren Buffett last year made $24.3 billion.
Jesus.
He only recorded $125 million in income.
Okay.
So he only had to pay
Only
only.
125 million in income?
That's it.
Yeah, but a lot of that money
saying
went,
out of the
went
20
to other got
out of the
reinvested.
24
yeah.
out of the $24.3 billion that he made,
That's a lot of fucking money.
he only claimed 120. He basically
Yeah, but
only had
is that
125
gross?
million
Is that
on paper.
net? What?
That's his wealth. That's his
Gross.
All his
So
all
that's,
his
that's
assets.
before expenses.
That's everything he owns. That's
Yeah.
everything he's invested
But that's
in.
before expenses. So a lot of that's probably.
And that's not what he's worth. He's worth more than that.
I'm sure he is.
It's just how much It's how much he's made over the year.
Yeah.
So he's made an additional $24.3 billion on top of what he already is worth.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Can I just be like a distant relative?
You're talking like he makes more than you.
Oh.
He makes more
We
than
already did the beer tasting. Shut your mouth.
he probably makes more than you in a couple days than you will in your entire lifetime.
Oh, I'm
right?
sure. Yeah.
Like, if not one day.
I'm sure he sneezes and makes more money
Yeah.
than me.
So he only reported 125 million of that, and he only paid 20. And on that, he only paid $23.7 million in taxes. That's
I'm okay with that.
less. It's 0.1%.
But how much? How much?
taxes
Wait,
he
how much
paid.
taxes did he pay?
A 0.1%.
But how? No, but how much in dollar amount?
23.7 million.
He paid $23.7 million in taxes.
Yes.
And you're mad about that.
Yes.
Well, you're a dick. How much do you want him to fucking pay in taxes? $27 million in taxes is a lot of fucking money.
How about what the average American pays, which according to this article,
Yeah, but the average
is-
American doesn't create the 50,000 jobs he creates.
It's 14%. The average American pays 14%.
But
So-
again, the average American's working for one of the companies he owns.
To put it in perspective, these four guys they have on the list here: Jeff Bezos, Warren Buffett, Michael Bloomberg, and Elon Musk.
Okay.
Combined, make more than the entire United States easily. Right?
Well, Elon Musk is one of the most innovative people in the world, so
Okay.
he deserves it. Warren Buffett's been one of the world's biggest investors for as long as we've been alive.
Right.
Jeff Bezos had an amazing fucking idea that revolutionized the whole fucking retail marketing, right? Retail shopping. And who is Bloomberg? Bloomberg, I don't know what he did, but he's probably fucking right up there with the rest of them as far as revolutionizing things, right?
Yeah, he's an investor, like same thing, like
Okay.
Warren Buffett. He's like an investor,
And again,
entrepreneur.
Warren Buffett did it. It's not like someone gave him billions of dollars. He built his shit from the ground up, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I got nothing but fucking respect for those guys.
I mean, I don't hate on them. I'm just like, how much? So
You're hating.
I am.
You're like, no, I want him to pay
I'm
$1
hating-
billion
I'm
in
hating on
taxes.
the-
Why? What is it? It's not even if he did. Let's say that Warren.
let's say you got.
Hold on.
Let's say you
Warren
gotta pay.
Buffett
Okay,
paid $1
let's say
billion
you gotta
in
pay-
taxes.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, let's say
yeah.
you did. Would you feel better if he paid $1 billion in taxes?
Don't you get pissed off? Like, let's say you.
Wait, hold on.
wouldn't-
Answer the question. Would you feel better if he paid $1 billion in taxes?
Yeah, I would.
So if he said, Chris, okay, I paid $1 billion in taxes this year. You feel
Yeah.
better now?
Yeah.
Okay, let me ask you. What does that help us? That money just goes to the government. You know we'll never see the benefits of that money.
Okay.
The only people that's gonna see the benefits of that money are the people that fucking get paid out by the government.
Okay, hey Yodi, long time
What's
no
up,
see.
Yodi?
How you doing? So she asked, why does a billionaire need a tax break at all?
Oh, Danny's here. Why doesn't it pay the same rate? That's a good point too.
Yeah, that's
Wait, since he's here, we just did a shot for you because we owe you, Danny, but we're gonna do another one for you.
So that's the only way you could reasonably, it's tricky because these billionaires own so many assets and so many investments that they can't get taxed on. So yes, their wealth is worth. Okay, let's just take this. Jeff Bezos is worth $99 billion.
And how many people?
Okay, you know how much?
Hold on. Now let me ask you.
You know how much?
How many people does Jeff Bezos employ?
Probably just as many as the rest of these guys.
Okay,
but
and so if this guy's creating
I
jobs for all these
Walmart,
people, and
Walmart
those
probably
people are
employs
getting
way
taxed.
more people. Walmart probably employs way more people than
No
Jeff
way,
Bezos.
dude. Walmart's losing brick and mortar locations, and you know who's taking them over? Is fulfillment centers for fucking Amazon. Literally, Walmart's closing stores, and they're taking them over as fulfillment centers.
Okay, now there's a difference between good-paying jobs and like shit wage jobs. Okay.
How genius do you got to be to put stuff in a box and send it off?
Dude, it's hard work though. It's literally like working like 12 hours
I'm not
straight.
saying it's not hard work, but is it? Do you need a high skill level for it?
No, but you should get paid.
Okay.
You should
No,
get paid
you don't
for
get
working.
paid. You get paid based on the skill required to do the job.
That takes skill, dude. To have
Grab this, put this in the box.
well,
send
when
it
you
off.
have to do 200 boxes within an hour,
Well,
it takes a certain skill.
I'm
right?
not saying I'm not saying that.
Like
but
say,
is it
say,
a high skill?
Let's say you go,
Chris,
hey,
but is it a high level skill?
if you're not able to pack 50 boxes in half an hour, you don't have a job anymore.
How many of Jeff Bezos' employees pee in bottles because they can't afford to take breaks?
that's
I have heard that, and I'm all for.
It was true.
I'm all for fighting for reasonable work conditions. Yeah, you shouldn't have to piss in a bottle at work. You should be able to go to the bathroom. I agree.
You should also get paid based on how hard the job is to do sometimes.
Okay, and again, who are they hiring to do these jobs? Like literally, my girlfriend's sister got hired to work
Or
at
how about
Amazon
you offer
fulfillment
your
center.
how about you offer your employees like better benefits? Like maybe it wouldn't be so harsh a criticism if you said, "Hey, all my employees, like you're a fucking billionaire. How about you give all your employees health insurance?
That's great, but you know what happened?
Like
is,
how about you give
you
them
know why?
paid
You know why
time
they
off?
don't? Is because of Obamacare.
No, it's because he's a cheap ass and he doesn't want to fucking do it.
So I give my employees full benefits.
It's not
but
'cause of
what it
Obamacare.
is, no, it has to do with Obamacare because what they do is we don't have to give you stuff
If
because
Amazon
you can go
worked
get
out
Obamacare.
If Amazon worked out a private insurance thing, do you don't think they have leverage
it gives,
with insurance companies
it
to
gives
get a better
corporations
rate than,
a way out to offer
Right.
healthcare
which is
because they can say
inexcusable for a
go
billion-dollar company.
And I agree with that. I think that's a shitty thing for your employees. I think you should definitely take care
Walmart
of your
offers
employees.
health insurance for all their employees. You know
I'm-
that, right?
I'm good
Like,
with that.
Amazon doesn't.
Like I said, I don't think they're all perfect. But what I'm saying
Because
is
Walmart got so much shit for that, and now Bezos is getting all that shit.
And he should.
Because you see all these warehouses trying to unionize and go on strike and
Yeah.
everything like that. It's because they work like 12-hour work days for shit wages, and then they can't even leave the line to go take a fucking piss.
Hey, I get it, man. I get it.
They don't get lunch breaks. They
I
gotta
get it.
fucking, treat your workers right at least.
And again,
you know what?
I
And
don't
might
think
be
that's.
more
But
forgivable
I don't.
at that
I don't
point.
even think that's OSHA like that. You should
It's
go to
not.
the.
They
you
got
could-
shut down.
Yeah, you could go to the labor board and
There were a
complain.
couple
so,
ones that got shut down.
Hey,
but
if they're breaking the law, go get them.
Yeah,
I'm
but-
for it.
But Bezos also goes, hey, guess what? You want to come after me? You want to come after me for how I treat my workers? Then I'm going to take my plant fucking elsewhere. You can go fuck yourself.
Then that's fine. Let him spend the money and do that because guess what? He can take it to another state. But if he does that to bottom line, this is America. You can't treat people like that and give them shitty work conditions because we have labor boards and we have OSHA and we have fucking all these different fucking entities that you can go and fucking complain to. Yes, I get that Bezos got deep pockets and strong lawyers, but eventually
But
he's
there's
going to
states
run
that-
out of... Hold on.
Yeah.
Eventually, he's going to run out of states to go to, and he's going to have to comply because he's going to realize, like, I can't keep moving my fucking plants around. I got to just fucking conform to this.
Yeah, but there's like small town Alabama, which one of the places that want to unionize is in a small town in Alabama. They're not going to want him to fucking leave. So what are they going to do? Someone's going to complain to OSHA.
They gotta
They're gonna
stand their
sweep
ground.
That shit. They're going to sweep that shit under the rug.
They
because
gotta
they don't
stand
want
their
to lose
ground.
Amazon as a fucking person.
I get it.
Giving
So-
jobs to their people in their town.
I get
so
it. I
there's
get
a
it.
difference between
Well,
giving
there's
people
balance,
jobs
right?
and slave labor.
It's
You know
checks and
what I mean?
balances.
Like there's you gotta is it that hard when you're making so much fucking money to treat your employees the right way?
No, I agree with, and I agree
You
with
know what
you.
I mean?
They should treat their employees.
All these guys are probably guilty.
See, and
of
that's
that.
why I love
Fucking
Elon Musk.
No, but Elon's also guilty of that
Elon
shit
treats
too.
his guys pretty good.
He's not as hands-on anymore.
Also, hi Yodi. Yeah, hi. Aloha.
He's rich because he can use enough.
I like
loopholes
what
you're
Danny
praising him
said.
for.
Why doesn't everyone just get paid the same tax rate? Everyone pays 6% across the board.
If they could apply it to them and there were no tax cuts,
But then again, if you want guys like Warren Buffett to invest in certain companies, you give them incentives.
so there was 1 year where
That's the reason these guys invest their money. That's why
there was
the
1
reason,
year
hold on.
where
There's a reason that the guys like Warren Buffett give you money to use because there's incentive for him to loan out his money, basically.
Right, but there was
It's,
one-
I'm going to get to pay less taxes at the end of the year because I helped you create 50,000 jobs or I helped you create 100 jobs. You know what I mean?
Like this is total taxes paid over a certain amount of time. This isn't even from 2014 to 2018. Okay.
This shot goes to you, Danny. We still owe you, bud.
Yeah, this is the second one we're doing for you, bro.
Hey, we did a couple last week, too.
Okay, but here's the thing. Some of these guys paid $0 in taxes. 0.
Hey,
And then
did they take
Bezos-
losses?
Bezos also got, not only did he pay $0 in taxes, he actually got money back for his kids. He got $1,400 back for his fucking kids.
That's a drop in the
And he
bucket.
paid
But
I know.
here's
but
my
he-
question,
he
though.
still took the
Did he lose more money in investments than he was owed in taxes? Because then that makes sense.
They can all write off their losses
Okay, so
in certain kinds of way.
and so can every other American that takes losses.
I get it, but you usually can't write off your entire income, which these guys can do.
because they've invested more than their actual income. I think
But they're
they
worth
probably,
way more than their actual
right.
reported
They're
income.
worth more than their income.
you know what else
but
they
again,
can
you
do,
get a
right?
W-2. Your W-2
Yeah.
doesn't say your net worth. It
So
just says what you got paid that
But
year.
you know what else these guys do, right? They
Yeah.
they have all their income tied up in assets,
Right.
right, or investments.
They're not liquid.
I shouldn't say assets. I should say investments.
They're not liquid.
Yeah, they're not liquid.
Yeah.
So what they do is instead of being like, "Hey, I need money for my kid's $1 billion school that he goes to," whatever. Not that there's a $1 billion school. Let's say they want to buy a fucking G6. Okay, they want a private jet.
Well,
Do you
first of
think
all,
they
they never
actually-
buy those. They always lease them.
That's probably a good thing.
Yeah, because
it's a losing investment.
it's a fucking
It's
yeah,
like a car.
It's worse
It's a
than a car.
depreciating. Yeah.
As soon as that takes off,
Yeah.
it's worth half.
But they can buy one because they use credit. They don't use their money.
Right.
They borrow the money. They have a black card
Yeah.
from MS,
Unlimited.
and they fucking
Yeah.
swipe that shit. And,
Do you
and guess
remember?
what?
Remember
They
when we
don't
went
have-
to Europe? That little
They can
fucker
literally
had a
say
black card.
yeah. They can literally say they have zero income every
Yeah.
year, but they have to get a salaried wage. They have to pay. So Bezos on paper, I think, makes $80,000 a year.
Damn.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it. On paper, he makes
But
$80,000 a year.
it's his assets that make him worth
It's
billions.
it's his
Yeah.
stocks, dude.
Yeah,
How
yeah.
much stock does he fucking
That's
own?
true. That's true.
He owns majority of Amazon, obviously, which is the biggest fucking company in the stock market.
Yeah.
And then everything else is in investments and everything else. So you write off you have your $80,000 wage from Amazon, your modest $80,000 wage from Amazon. You write that shit off your losses from the stock market you made throughout the year because you can write off your losses.
And he makes way more losses. He probably takes way more losses than 80
yeah,
grand a
and
year.
he probably cashes out, 100,000 here, 100,000 there. Just maybe he wants to get out of something or whatever, or maybe he just wants to pull money out to fucking throw it around in a strip club. Whatever.
Does Bezos go to? Is he known for that?
He's divorced now, so I'm
Oh.
thinking he might.
Dude, and fucking. So I saw the tabloid the other
Imagine
day.
you were a stripper and Bezos walked through the
Oh,
fucking
dude,
door.
money bags, motherfucker. This pussy clapping. No. No, so I saw the tabloid and it had Bill Gates and Melinda Gates on the cover and it just said $137 billion divorce. And I was like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, no joke.
That's some fucking Skrilla to go around.
So, yeah, it's
You
we
watch.
still
Nick Cannon gonna be knocking on that
Yeah.
Melinda Gates' door real quick, like, yo, Melinda, I just
Despite-
marry old rich bitches.
despite these like top 5 billionaires making more money than everybody else in the United States, the United States taxpayers as a whole still paid like I want to say I forget, they have the number in here somewhere. I was trying to dig it up. But I believe we paid.
In all honesty, I stand where let's just not tax anybody. Everybody keep the money you earn.
Yeah, I want to
Keep the money you earn. And the people of your in your neighborhoods and communities, you want to invest in stuff, you want better roads, you guys get together and do it yourself.
Here's a good chart of the average American. This is how much you pay in taxes every year compared to your income.
Okay.
This is what they pay in taxes compared to their income.
Okay.
So for every $127 they pay or made, $127 billion they made, they've paid $1.4 billion in taxes.
That's a pretty good chunk.
We've paid let's see. Oh, this is the recession. This is like over a couple of years.
Bottom line,
But the
Danny's
average-
right. Everybody pay the same shit, regardless of how much you make, and then it's fair. 6%
It's just it's
across
hard
the board.
it's hard to do that because there's a difference between wages and earnings, and then there's a difference between investments.
Okay.
And
Well,
so-
good point. That's why these guys get tax breaks, because there's a difference between earnings
'Cause the average-
and income and investments.
And the average American doesn't have a lot of investments.
Well,
like
why, Chris? Because they don't have the money to invest.
yeah.
Okay, so that's not anybody's fault but their own, and it's not really their fault. It's just either you're born with money or you got to work hard to make money. It's one of the two. So take a choice. Either get born into money or work hard to make some, and then you can do investments and become Warren Buffett.
Yeah.
You know what I
And
mean?
So that I'm just saying that across the board tax rate doesn't work because of the way you can write your taxes off.
Why? If you make $100 for the year and you gotta give $7 to the government,
Right.
or if I make $100,000 for the year and I gotta give $7,000 to the government, I think that's fair. It's 7%.
Right, but that doesn't include. Let's say I got another. Let's just as a number throw it out there. Let's say I would have say I have $1 million in the stock market.
Okay.
So my total worth is, say I got paid $80,000 a year. I got $1 million in the stock market. My total worth is $1,080,000, right? But all I have to report is the $80,000.
Okay.
So I'm only paying taxes on the $80,000, which is much less
Right.
than if I was in the 1,000,000.
So what does that tell you?
80,000.
Invest your fucking money.
Yeah, you should be investing your money.
Let your money work for
only-
you, and you don't
only-
get taxed on it until you make money.
Only if you can. Some people can live paycheck to paycheck, bro, and they can't. Like
you
right
can
now,
go
you
out
can't-
and fight for a better job.
You can try, or you can go to school and be even more in debt.
Like you just said, aren't you looking for employees right now?
I am.
Okay, well the people working at McDonald's right now can come employ at your
Yeah, but,
place.
I mean-
and they're gonna get a pay increase because they can make tips now.
But living in
so-
Hawaii, you need two jobs to actually
Okay.
to
well,
be comfortable.
Now this person's working at McDonald's and your place, right?
Yeah.
And then let's say another place opens up and they get a third job.
Is that right that they should have to work 3 jobs? Though?
No, but hear me out. Let's say they save up enough money where they open up their own business and now they only have to work 1 job for themselves.
Right.
So put a little time in, sacrifice.
That's if the business makes money.
If you want a better
Because
future.
the business will usually lose money in the first year.
Of course, no, not it doesn't matter. It
Most
depends
of them
what
do.
business.
Yeah, I mean it depends, but yeah.
Depends what business. Restaurant business, yeah. Most businesses.
If you
yeah.
have a brick and mortar,
because
you're probably
you know
losing
why?
money in the first
Because
year.
you need to invest at first before you see any
Usually
returns.
you get a loan, which
lot
puts
of
you
times,
automatically
yeah.
in debt.
So we just took out a loan. Our loans, we got to start paying it back this month, and we haven't even started producing yet. We're a little behind, but it just because one, there's a shipping fucking backup, there's a lumber shortage.
So you're technically probably not profitable this year. Right?
No, I mean we've been
How
doing good.
much do you owe on your loan? Well, I'm not going to
it's gonna
ask
be a
you.
lot.
I mean, don't disclose that.
It's
I'm just saying.
a little under $1 million.
Okay, so it's
Yeah.
a lot.
Yeah, so
But-
we'll still show profit.
Yeah, but like, is all your assets and stuff worth more than what you took out? I'm not. You don't need to answer any of these questions. I'm just saying.
Our assets. Well, with the equipment and stuff we purchased, should be pretty.
And then the
well,
money coming
same.
in on a, let's say, a monthly basis or a quarterly basis, then you got to take that into account. Is that? It doesn't mean that you're not gonna be profitable. The reason you take out a loan is because you're hoping down the road the growth grows exponentially.
Well, you're growing a new product line.
Yeah, you're growing a new product line. You go in the red for a little bit to hopefully get in the green.
Yeah.
Down
well,
the road.
it's the saying goes,
It's
you
like
gotta
when
spend
you-
money to make money,
Right,
right?
or it's like when you buy a solar panel for your house.
It's the initial
and
investment.
then you pay $100,000 for the solar panel, but you're hoping after 5 years that it pays itself
it pays
back.
for itself, exactly.
You know, so it's that. but it doesn't mean you're in the green necessarily. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it doesn't mean you're broke, but it doesn't mean you're positive.
Right.
You're not net positive yet.
We're working it out.
Yeah. but that's the whole thing is it takes a long time to get to where these guys are. And it just comes down to...
Well, none of these guys are young spring... It's not like these guys are 26 years old, millionaires.
They're all smart dudes, too.
Yeah.
I mean, they're very smart dudes.
But look at them. Yeah. All of them failed at first.
Yeah.
The difference between these guys and everybody else is they didn't give up. They kept pursuing. Look at Elon Musk. They didn't just succeed right out the bat. He was living in an office with his brother. They were showering at the YMCA, and then they invented PayPal. Then he got hair plugs, and now he's got a girlfriend and kids, and he's a billionaire.
Right. It's a legal.
But that's what I'm saying is
it's a legal
see what
loophole.
I'm saying though is but he sacrificed.
Yeah.
He lived in an office with his brother. They didn't have a shower. They showered at the YMCA. You see what I'm saying is. Yeah. They sacrificed working 3 jobs. If you're working at McDonald's, you're working at Taps, and you're working at Outback, you're sacrificing your time, but you're putting that work in and you're saving money. And then the next thing you know is you open up your own business, and then you can quit those 3 jobs and work for yourself.
And he also went to Harvard or something like that too, right? So he probably had student loans and all that shit.
I'm sure he did.
He's from South Africa, so I don't know.
Yeah,
his whole story,
and he came. His family immigrated here.
Okay.
He went to college. He made something of himself.
His parents
That's
probably
American
thought
dream.
He was a fucking nutso too.
Probably.
The
They
guy is crazy. He's nuts.
Yeah, but
his wife's even crazier.
Yeah, he's right. His wife, they named their daughter like a symbol, or their kid a symbol.
Yeah.
The fuck? Yeah, they're weird hippies. They're smart, like modern day hippies. Is what they are.
Almost are. It's kind of
odd. They're space hippies. That's exactly what they are. They're Elon Musk and his wife are fucking space hippies.
What is the deal with these? Like, do you ever watch Silicon Valley, the show on HBO?
I love Silicon Valley.
It's like all these tech CEOs want to be like these Zen Buddha fucking guys.
You know what
like,
it is?
In the middle of the fucking
when you
desert
pursue business,
and I feel like that has some sort of truth to it though when they show that shit.
Well, the thing about it is, okay, so when you're doing business on that level and you're making these, it's people. Some people might not show it, but it's highly stressful. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they seek out anything to kind of help them. Like when you're dealing with billions of dollars and like 100,000 people's jobs. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like. You make one bad decision and you fuck up and everybody loses their jobs and you could literally bankrupt. You can ruin the economy. Put it that way.
Yeah.
If you're in that level, you know what I mean? If Bill Gates or Elon Musk or Bezos make the wrong decision and all Amazon fulfillment centers close up and all Tesla fucking manufacturing closes up, bro, you can literally fucking ruin the whole country's economy.
If SpaceX goes down, we don't have NASA anymore.
That's what I'm saying. So think about the stress that carries. So yeah, these guys go and they try to be zen, or they try to find balance, and a lot of it, the problem is, I think a lot of it, and what I don't think is the problem for Elon is he doesn't give a shit about money. It seems like it's like money comes and goes
about anything, but he knows he's smarter than most people, and I think that's or he at least thinks he's smarter than most people.
Well, I think for Elon, a lot of it is he likes to see the completion of his ideas versus getting paid for it. Yeah, he's going to take the money, but the completion of these ideas he has, I think, is more so his end goal.
Yeah.
Like, money for him is like whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He even says he's like leasing the place he lives now. He's like, I sold all my properties. I didn't want to own houses. I'm renting a place.
Yeah.
I don't want to have to deal with it. So it's like money and like big houses and a bunch of houses, a bunch of cars for him is like, I don't give a fuck about that shit.
Right.
It's I want to. He wants to go to fucking live on Mars.
Yeah.
That's it. That's what he's doing.
He just wants to go home.
He just wants, You go find his parents. Nah, but think about it, man. Like, that's who you want running the show.
Yeah.
Is someone that doesn't care about it's about the ultimate end goal, not this petty shit about who's got more money and who's got the nicer cars,
so
bigger
out of
houses.
all those billionaires, he paid the most in taxes, which was pretty substantial. I think he paid $1.6 billion or something like that, or $1.52 billion.
And he has to give that to the government.
He claimed he made.
Elon Musk has to give that to the government for the government doing nothing.
He paid $455 million. Bezos paid the most, but he's obviously worth the most, right? There's no way you can hide.
And Bezos, dude, Bezos started his company in a fucking one-room office, too.
Dude, did you see what... I mean, we see what Bezos looked like before.
Yeah.
He's become the Bezos. Like, he was this dorky looking fucking losing my hair kind of dude, and then he went, I'm gonna shave this shit. I'm gonna get in shape, and I'm gonna rip this fucking. I'm gonna buy like 17 jets.
Well, that's another thing too.
He just bought like a
you know what I
$50
noticed?
million mega yacht.
A lot of the people I meet in jiu-jitsu and stuff like that, so it's kind of along the same lines. Like, to even take Joe Rogan, for instance, and all those guys. It's like they need like these guys that are successful people need like an outlet that they don't get from business. And I met a lot of people in jiu-jitsu that are very successful people.
Right.
You know what I mean? People that you wouldn't think that are there training. And I'm not 100% sure, but I'm assuming. I think one of the guys that trains at our place is one of the owners of like Information. I know all the guys from Beer Labs are into jiu-jitsu too.
Oh, really? Yeah.
From what I know, from what Beer Labs or Beer Works, Beer Labs, I think.
Okay.
They're into it. And they work with Eric Monongdo, who's Superscript Creative is his company, and he's a very successful graphic designer. And he's all into jiu-jitsu. Paul, he's a pretty successful real estate guy.
Yeah.
He's doing jiu-jitsu. It's interesting to meet the people. You don't meet like, because I guess it's such an intense sport, you don't meet like half-ass people. You meet like people that are always like 100% kind of people. Yeah. It's interesting. It's a good crowd to surround yourself with, man. Good energy, and the place I go is very family-oriented too. Yeah. So it's good vibes there, man. It's interesting though, but like you were saying, the whole Zen thing. These guys are searching for something that their money's not giving them, is what it is.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean? So.
It's all so difficult. There's got to be. The thing is, America's gonna keep doing what it does until there's a better way of doing it.
Show me a better system.
Yeah.
Show me one. There is none.
That's the problem.
At this point in time, there's no better system than America's system.
Because even if you go, hey, I want to tax them on their investments, then you got to go, hey, if we're gonna tax the billionaires on their investments,
tax the normal person.
We got to tax
the
normal guy. And like me, if I got taxed on my investments, I'd be like,
I'm not investing. I'm saving my money.
Yeah. I'd be like, fuck that.
Why would I invest $100 into this company? Is if I make $100, but I got to give the government 60 of it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And then you could lose it.
Joe Biden.
You could lose it the next year.
Capital gains tax. Don't blame me. I voted for Trump.
Hey, you don't have to cash it out unless you.
So no one's gonna ever cash out their fucking investments while Biden's in office.
If you're doing long-term investments, you don't have to cash out. But there is times where you need to cash it out. To put a down payment on a house.
Okay, what about the people that are turning 65, 70 this year and they want to cash out their investments for their retirement? They're fucked.
On a 401k or something like that.
Just in general, like let's say your dad.
You don't get taxed on 401ks.
Hold on, let's say your dad was 65 years old.
As long as you leave it in there.
And him and your mom wanted to go on like a vacation or something, and he wanted to sell some stocks off.
Yeah.
To do so. Or say they wanted to move into a new place, maybe downsize the house, sell the house, whatever.
Yeah.
And then he sells off his. Let's say your dad has so much, like let's say Apple stock, and he sells it off.
Right.
And he only makes 40% of his actual gains. That's fucked up.
I mean, it's a double.
But he's been planning his whole life to like live off some of that. You know what I mean?
It's a double-edged sword. There's many different ways you can do that. You can invest it into a home. You can invest it into a business.
You're talking about selling your investment and rolling it over to another investment?
Yeah.
Okay.
And if you do that, you can not pay taxes on it.
Right.
So there's.
But what if you just wanted to go on vacation?
Say you wanted to buy a home and whatever, and it becomes your vacation home. You can do that. But at the same time, I get it. I get what you're saying. But it's also that capital gains tax is also there because. Guess who the guys are the ones that cash out their stocks.
You're literally doing what you're trying to say that they're questioning about doing.
Right.
Like they're taxing these guys on their investments.
The ones who cash out their investments the most are rich people.
And that's why they're rich, Chris.
I get it. But
why are we penalizing them for it?
But that's why they need to pay more. If they're the ones making the most money, they need to pay more.
But they're also taking the most risk. So why are we penalizing them for taking risks and reaping rewards that also other people's reaping rewards because they have jobs?
Well, and we're not talking about the underside of this whole thing where...
What's the underbelly?
The underbelly is where these people have insider information about what's about to happen with a stock or a company.
So what?
And their money influences what happens. So that's what happened with the short sellers. That's what happened with GameStop.
No, what happened with GameStop was you had a bunch of people on fucking Reddit following what this small group said to do, and it's
worked. A big group. It's 10 million
it's a big group
people.
now, but I mean like a small group leading it, right? A small group of people telling people what to do.
I mean, if you call like
But that's
4,000 or
just-
5,000 people small,
that's
I guess
stock-
so.
that's
Yeah.
stock
I mean,
manipulation,
relatively,
though.
I guess it's small. Yes.
But that's stock manipulation.
it's not stock manipulation.
It's 100% stock manipulation. It didn't GameStop didn't naturally gain that growth.
yeah.
It was manipulated. What they did is they had a bunch
Just
of
like
people.
the short sellers manipulate the market when something is gonna crash.
Hey, I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I'm not
The
saying it's
naked-
right, but I'm saying
naked
it was
short selling is
it
a
was,
fucking issue.
yeah.
These large fucking companies,
funds,
the
yeah.
hedge funds and shit, that came in there and would purposely tank
It's
the
like
price of a fucking
Vegas
stock.
when someone moves
Guess what?
the
Reddit
line,
said.
right?
Guess what? Yeah.
Same thing, right?
Yeah, it's the same
moving
thing.
the line.
Now Reddit said, "Well, you want to try to tank this stock? Fuck you. We're gonna raise the stock, and you can go fuck yourself." And if anything, it should prove that there are flaws in the stock market that need to be addressed.
Oh yeah.
These guys, these hedge funds have been getting away with this for so fucking long
Right.
that finally the average investor could say, "Hey, I'm gonna kick you in the fucking nuts and laugh
You know
at
what's
you when you
interesting?
fucking walk away."
You know what I think is interesting is none of this was really even being looked at until Robinhood came on the scene.
Yeah.
Robinhood opened up the door, I think, for a lot of
Absolutely.
normal people to look into this investment world and be like, "Oh, some of this stuff's kind of
That
shady
and the
how
pan-
it's happening."
That and the
yeah.
pandemic.
Yeah, that
Robinhood
too.
and the pandemic.
Yeah, because it gave people the time to look into shit. Yeah.
And once you're at home and you realize, oh shit, I can get my money to work for me, as opposed to me just sitting at home and let's say, hey, you
well,
took, let's say
Kahi,
you took
who we had here last week,
Yeah.
that's all he does, dude. He day trades. That's it.
even if you took your unemployment and invested in the stock market, guess what? You could have written off your unemployment taxes against your losses from your stocks. There's ways you could have done shit.
It's interesting, man.
I don't know.
And
how much you
again,
could get away with.
how good is your accountant? That's all
Shit.
it comes down to.
We have a couple friends that did really well.
But-
I've done pretty well. Raph did pretty well.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, Raph took a hit the last couple of weeks. Raph, how you doing right now? Are you still there, bud?
He's still up. I guarantee he's still up.
Oh, I don't know. He took a pretty good
I mean,
hit.
I don't
When
know how
Biden-
much he invested
When
in.
Biden took office, he took a whack.
The market's still going up. Okay, it's
Not the investments he had, because I think he had some bio stuff and he had some tech stuff.
that has nothing
That's
to do with
kind of all.
Biden.
Well,
but
it had
whatever.
to do with the market shift and the tariff shifts and all that stuff. But for some reason, which is weird to me, because for some reason, like the tech stuff I was invested in
Yeah,
was doing better when we had the tariffs on China with Trump than it was when
it's
Trump.
because there's shortages.
Because they're all in the vaccines, bro.
no,
the
well,
chips
no,
are
the
all in
short-
the microchips are all in the vaccines.
No, they're like the shit we're
I'm
talking
just reading,
about.
I'm just talking about what H-Track posted in the Discord.
The GPUs,
Yeah.
the computer portion.
I got one, motherfuckers! It's coming. Huh.
I mean, you see that already, and
My
that's
computer flex is gonna be
and
so
it's not just
gangster.
gaming computers. It's everybody was buying fucking computers during the pandemic.
Chris, you know what?
What's that?
My computer's better than yours.
It will be. Yeah.
Wait, but you have the same processor, right?
No.
What do you
I have
have?
a 3700X. I have the last generation. You have the newest one.
Oh, okay.
So
Well,
yours
yeah.
is pretty badass.
I'm actually very excited, dude. Like, no, you have
Shit,
no
you
idea.
said.
Like, I was like, honestly, it was what was it? 2 days ago. I was just like, happened to like, I was like 12 at night, and it just was like, I'm just gonna look. I was like falling asleep, and I was like on Instagram and shit, and then I was like, I'm just gonna check Best Buy, just for the hell of it. And usually I check it in the morning.
Yeah.
And as soon as I look, first thing I do is I look up 3070 desktop, and then I filter to the Ryzen 7 5800X. And there was two, and I was like, oh shit! I was like, they're both for sale. So the first thing I just hit the first one I saw, which is $1,600.
Yeah.
But it was the HP Omen, which only had a 3060 Ti. So I was like, oh no! So I was like, I got out of that, and then I saw the other one, and I clicked on it, and it said 37. I said, yeah, add to cart. And I went to check out, and I tried to check out twice, and it wouldn't let me check out. It kept saying error, error, error. I was like, fuck. So I clicked on the PayPal checkout option, and it went through, dude. I was like, yeah. And I was like, oh shit. I had to double check. I was like, did I just put that on the show's account? I was like, okay, no, it was my stuff. My stocks are climbing back up, doing good. People are comfortable investing with Biden as president.
It has nothing to do with Biden being president. It's that the Fed was thinking about raising interest rates here recently. They decided not to today, but they were because of inflation. They're going to have to adjust. The market's going to have to adjust sooner or later. The stocks are fucking going through the roof. this trend's not gonna go on forever. That's just how the stock market fucking works. There's inflation, there's interest rates, there's things that are gonna happen. The Fed's gonna make adjustments. People freak out on shit like that. Stocks are still overall doing really well. And guess what? Biden hasn't rolled back anything from Trump as far as the stock market is concerned.
He didn't change the capital gains
changed
yet?
shit.
Okay, good.
He hasn't changed the tariffs. He hasn't changed the tax rates.
Hey,
He hasn't
I'm
changed
hoping
anything
that's
yet.
fine. I'm okay with that.
So
I'm hoping he's so lazy and bad at his job that he doesn't touch anything.
if you are invested in the stock market, I would recommend you do it for the long term.
Yeah,
If you're a short seller, maybe you're a little worried because you're worried about the capital gains tax going up. But if you're a long-term investor, once the next guy comes in and changes shit, or once interest rates drop again,
I am gonna
or
sell
whatever,
off. I'm gonna sell off all my bio shit that I've been.
Yeah.
All the COVID I
right.
have
And how much of those companies are going to be worth money once this whole thing is done with?
Well,
They're probably going to tank.
It depends. A lot of them are still. That's not. They're not just doing COVID. You know what I mean? They have other drugs and stuff out there. So, so like Inovio, I think they're doing like a Alzheimer's drug or something. I don't know. But I'm in Roche too. Roche was the Alzheimer's drug, but they were the COVID test guys. I'm gonna sell them because the whole time they stayed like right in the $40 range for stock. They haven't increased or anything. So I'm gonna get rid of that. I'm gonna get rid of fucking Inovio, and I'm gonna start buying some other stuff. I think like switching up my investments. I honestly want to pull all that money out, and I want to just buy some gold.
Yeah.
Like just have some hard asset gold.
Gold's always a good hard asset to have, and silver is usually pretty reliable. But
my dad actually just got me a gold bar for my birthday. That's what I got, like a little 2-gram gold bar. It's cool.
I mean, whatever. That's like, end all be all. You can always
2.5 grams. Sorry, 2.5 grams.
Gold prices fluctuate too, but it's usually more solid than stocks. I mean, anytime you go into the stock market, it's still gambling. In essence, it's still.
Here's my thing with like gold and
you
stuff.
You never
though.
know when there's going to be a shortage of supplies or when there's going to be a tariff.
Well, who's to say that when shit hits
boat's
the
gonna
fan,
get fucking tanked? Like what happened with that shit in
the Suez Canal?
Yeah, like when
that's why
when that
shipping's
shit
all
got
fucked
up,
right now.
And
so,
like shit just like that happens.
Here's my thing though. Like
shit gets fucked up.
let's say I invest a bunch of money in gold, right? And shit hits the fan.
Yeah.
And like we're in like Mad Max days. Who's to say gold's even gonna be fucking valuable? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like what if fucking pine cones are valuable or something? Like I saved all them pine cones. I'm good to go.
Food or animals or your basic necessities.
Pubic
water.
hair.
Yeah.
Oh, we gotta call Borat.
I mean,
some
if it gets
to
that
pubis.
If it gets to that point, it's like post-apocalyptic shit. You're talking
it's
like
from
Fallout.
the pubis
you're
of
talking
the
like,
virgin.
Yeah, you're talking about Fallout shit.
Yeah,
at that point. You know what I mean? But
like needle and thread's more valuable than a bar of gold.
Gold will only. Yeah, I mean.
That's the thing. Precious metals is only. I mean, gold's not even that great unless you're conducting electricity.
Gold has no purposeful use except for
conduction.
Okay, conduction
and jewelry.
But you got to melt it down. And you got to have the technology to make it into like a
fire
fucking motherboard.
You just melt shit into.
Do you have silicon? You need other shit to make it.
Well, yeah, you can get stuff. You can get stuff, bro.
All gold did in the past, like throughout centuries, all gold did was show you were rich.
It's not true. They were showing in the fucking pyramids, they would use gold and like distilled water and shit to make batteries. Like old school like batteries. They had batteries and shit back then.
Yeah. Okay.
It's true.
I know. I believe you.
You fucking better.
But regardless, like.
But I mean, think about it. Like, let's say we do go back into those times. Gold might be valuable if it's a conductor and you can make batteries and shit. But I don't know how to read petroglyphs and get the recipe to make the battery.
You know what's gonna be worth the most money is probably gonna be guns.
Guns, yeah.
And food.
Guns, foods, and virgins.
Maybe alcohol and cigarettes.
Oh yeah, see, alcohol. Well, I can make alcohol and you can make alcohol.
Yeah.
So we'll be rich.
We need electricity.
We'll have all the virgins.
I mean, you can do beer without electricity.
You could
do alcohol,
but not in my system. My system needs electricity. That's right. We can get a generator and some gas.
You're right. I mean, it's just against fiat money, gold has its.
See, the trick would be
own.
Yeah.
It has its own universal worth.
The trick would be though is to make a generator that runs on alcohol, right? Mm-hmm. And then you use the generator to make more alcohol, so it's self-perpetuating energy.
Yeah.
Because it's distilling more alcohol as it's being run on alcohol. It's an ethanol generator. You
So
see what I'm saying?
gasoline. Yeah, that'd be another
Ethanol,
value.
ethanol, yeah.
Gasoline would be an asset for sure.
No.
You're talking about the basic
Shit's getting crazy. we're talking about. Well, I've been playing Valheim, so I'm trying to learn how to survive.
But
And,
but
you
if
need spider silk and mandrake root.
I'm just. I'm sorry, but if anybody says that gold's going to replace the dollar one day, you're out of your mind.
Yeah, because it'd be really hard.
There's no way.
It's hard. Well, it's not. It's
Not to say.
It's not impossible because that's what it was before money came along. But
It was and it wasn't.
it was because they literally had weighted gold coins that they would stamp, and you would be like, "Here's a gold coin. And
Right.
I want 9 loaves of bread."
Are we going to go back to that though?
I mean, if shit hits the fan and we turn like Mad Max days, it's possible.
I mean, in medieval kingdoms, it made sense. You were like, okay, I can get like a gold coin, and this was worth so much corn or whatever. That was a dollar.
Yeah.
Will it ever go back to being the currency in a country again?
Well, here's the thing.
really hard to
What
say.
would be hard is the actual like smallest denomination of gold would still be worth a lot. Like even a little bit of gold like this big is worth a lot of stuff. So it's like if I give you this much gold, how much fucking chickens do I get?
Right.
How many? Like if I just want one chicken, what do I gotta do? Just here, just
Yeah.
there's the gold, like a little flick of gold.
It's
Like,
worth
what is
more.
that?
It's more worth. It's less resistant to market fluctuations. Is what it is. The
Sure.
dollar can fluctuate. Your stocks can fluctuate a lot, but gold usually does not fluctuate that much. It stays within a certain range,
Yeah, yeah.
you know, and it's reliable.
All right, let's talk about something more interesting.
let's
God,
move
we're
on.
boring
Sorry,
as
yeah,
fuck. I'm
we're-
getting
we're
bored.
getting bored. I'm getting bored.
I'm falling asleep. Guys, what do you guys want to talk about? Let's talk about these mushrooms that grow in Hawaii that give women orgasms. How about that?
Oh wow.
That sounds like
Yeah,
a fun
let's
topic.
spice it up.
Yeah, we need some more beers and another shot, Chris.
I'll come back.
Okay, here we go. I'm going to read you guys this story right here. Okay. These Hawaiian mushrooms promise... Oh, what happened? Where'd they go? Okay. These Hawaiian mushrooms promise women instant orgasms. I'm going to leave this up on here just for a little while so that people can see what we're talking about. But these Hawaiian mushrooms promise women instant orgasms. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Mushrooms are certainly delicious. Just check out these recipes if you don't believe us. But sexy? Not so much. The frumpy fungi is meek in comparison to pretty much anything cheesy, chocolatey, or otherwise classified as food porn. And unlikely oysters, asparagus, and other not-so-cute food is not normally touted as an aphrodisiac. However, it turns out that one particular mushroom might just be the exception to this rule. Okay. Recently discovered in Hawaiian lava flows, the orange mushroom in question, named Dictyphora, Dictyophora, I guess that's a good name for it, Dictyophora, reportedly secretes an odor that gives women instantaneous orgasms. If that sounds too good to be true, it's not. According to a study conducted by International Journal of Medicinal Mushrooms,
Where can I buy these?
over half of the women who participated climaxed. Ladies, rejoice. Over half? Wow.
This is a Hawaiian mushroom?
Yeah. Unfortunately, this very same mushroom is totally repulsive to men. While it may carry euphoric qualities for women, all the guys who participated in the study were not particularly taken with the smell. Food beasts even compared it to week-old horse shit. Looks like this discovery is going to have to be one for the women, and it probably beats... Oh, best to enjoy these bad boys while watching something equally titillating. Preferably at home. Bradley Cooper's sexy new chef movie, perhaps. So,
Did
these
women...
These new
Do
mushrooms...
women like the smell of it, though?
So apparently the women like it, but men are repulsed by it. Is
It's
what
more
it's
of like
saying.
a pheromone kind of
I guess,
vibe?
yeah.
That's not the mushrooms, is it? Those look like
I know
those
these just look like regular mushrooms.
Yeah.
They said they're orange. So it says here these orange mushrooms in question called... Here, we can look this up right here. Dictyophora.
Yeah, I want to see what they look like.
Oh, wait.
Do they look like vaginas? Is my question.
That'll be funny. Let's see.
Because
See
mushrooms that look like vaginas would make sense. Or maybe they...
No, they probably look like dicks. Yeah,
Yeah,
see?
they
They
do
really
like
look like
dicks.
dicks. We're idiots.
Oh my god.
Okay, Expedition Ecstasy, sniffing out the truth about Hawaii. See, this is another one.
Okay.
Okay, the mature fruit body. Okay, wait, what the fuck? Unbranched and roughly bell-shaped cap, tightly attached to the stalk. Talk itself is very fragile because it is soft, spongy-like tissue with numerous holes and chambers within. Sounds like a penis to me. Let's see if they have a picture of it here. Why don't they have pictures of this mushroom?
Mushrooms are scary, man. It's like, can you eat them or can you not eat
Dude,
them? You know what I mean?
They either can kill you,
they can kill
or they
you,
can make you like
trip,
super smart.
or yeah, they like make you super alert, or I don't know, man.
Dude, mushrooms are fucking weird. But anyway, let's see if we can find
Oh, wow.
orgasm-inducing mushroom. This is it right here. Look at this bitch sniffing it, you horny bitch. It looks like a dick with wings. It looks
That's
like
a trip. Look at
It
that.
looks like a dick with wings.
It looks like a shuttlecock.
What?
You know what a shuttlecock is?
No.
It's like Batman. The thing you hit in Batman.
Oh yeah.
Shuttlecock.
No, they're called.
They're called shuttlecocks.
Is that what they're called?
Uh huh.
I thought they were called birdies.
Yeah, I used to play Batman back in the day
Okay.
for high school.
Look
PD.
at this shit, dude.
I love Batman. Anyway,
So if you
that's
smell
a
these,
trippy looking fucking mushroom, dude.
so apparently if women smell this, they just totally cum their pants,
Nature's a trip, bro.
dude. I just think they like the shape.
Mushrooms not only make you trip, but they look trippy too.
Yeah, dude.
man.
What is this net?
Do
it's
they
like-
like catch bugs or something?
It's trippy, dude.
So weird. I love nature, man.
Nature's a
I
trip.
love nature, dude.
But yeah,
Just like
apparently
shit
these
you
will
find
give
like
these
this,
will
yeah.
give women intense orgasms.
They have like
apparently.
little dresses and skirts and
Yeah,
stuff,
right?
Like,
Interesting. I thought this was an interesting story, man. Instant orgasms too.
instant.
They said like just by smelling it, the girls like have an instant orgasm.
Can you purchase these legally?
I think you just gotta go in the lava tubes and look for them, bro.
Oh, you can find them naturally in Hawaii, like on the. I guess
That's
they are
the
Hawaiian,
only
right?
place they grow.
Wait, where did they? Sorry, I didn't catch the beginning of the article. Where did they
They're
go?
Hawaiian
I'm
mushrooms.
just trying to improve my sex life. Can you give me answers?
They're Hawaii. Okay, Jesus Christ. Read this right here. Okay, these Hawaiian mushrooms promise women instant orgasm.
Okay, I got
Okay.
that part. They grow in Hawaii. Where?
On lava.
There's 8 islands.
In the recently discovered in Hawaiian lava flows, not the drink, lava tubes. The orange mushroom in question, named Dictothyropia, whatever, Dictyophora, Dictophoria mouth,
I mean, of course they're gonna call it that, right?
Dictophoria. Yeah, it's a Dictophoria.
Okay. Okay.
Smell this Dictophoria, you'll come all over it. I got this Dictophoria. Sorry, I'm an idiot. But yeah, that's what it is. It's a.
Why did they use that picture? Why didn't they get an actual picture of the fucking mushrooms? Why are they using a Pinterest?
Yeah, this was a terrible.
fucking mushroom. Those are button mushrooms.
Yeah, those are just regular
like,
button mushrooms.
those are like beer battered fucking mushrooms.
But it doesn't matter. Those aren't the cum shrooms.
But why not show a real picture of it? They look way cooler than those
They do
fucking
look
ugly
way
things
cooler.
in the damn picture.
But
Look, there's like mold and shit on the side of that box.
But the funny thing is I wasn't even looking up these mushrooms. There was another story about mushrooms in Hawaii that they're getting like, and I guess it's evolving around the areas where we used to have sugarcane.
Oh, okay.
But they're getting these giant fucking mushrooms, dude. They're like almost 3 feet tall, and they're like growing in these giant clusters.
Fucking secret of the use.
Yeah,
shit.
here I'm gonna try to look those up too. Hold on.
Secret of the use. Remember when the dandelions were like way too big?
Yeah, exactly.
Fucking TGRI. I love that movie, by the way.
I was gonna say that's
Mortal-
a pretty good memory.
Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, Secret of the Use. Go watch what we're talking about.
So wait, I'm gonna see if I can find the one.
Did you find some crazy Dictyophora mushrooms over there? And women would have mega,
Oh, what the fuck?
like mega orgasms, and they would be owned by the mushrooms anymore. They wouldn't need men.
The only thing that comes up is these cum shrooms.
Just tell me where I can find them, all right?
Like I told you, fucking lava tubes, bro.
I don't. Okay, so I gotta go Big Island.
Yeah, you gotta go Big Island. because there's no lava tubes here.
Find me dick mushrooms.
Find me. Don't type that into Google, bro. Chris is literally typing "find me dick mushrooms" in the fucking Google, and Heartland Payroll came up.
Oh no. I don't. Well.
Anyway,
there you go. For your next honeymoon, guys,
go to
Let me
Kona.
know.
Go to Kona side and
it-
go find yourself
yeah.
some dictaphoria.
if you got that anniversary coming up, let me know. I'll fly over to Big Island and I'll send you some mushrooms for $1,000.
I just thought of a great business, bro. We go over there, we find some of those fucking mushrooms, we grind them up and put them like little vials.
Yeah.
Sell them shits,
There you
bro.
go. Shh, don't think I
Oh
heard
shit!
that
Fuck you guys.
You just
We're-
told-
end the stream.
you
End the
just told
stream.
on Twitch.
We're ending the stream.
Yeah. We getting out of here.
I'm just kidding. We're
Fly-
still here.
We can fly inter island now without a COVID
Yeah,
test.
we're gonna go find some
You know that
dick
too.
shrooms.
Yeah, we don't need. You don't need the test
Oh
or the
yeah,
vaccinations
yeah.
inter
We're
island.
tier
anymore.
4 now. We're past tier 4 or tier 4? I don't know.
California just full on opened up this past week. Like no mask, nothing.
California, dude. That's
So you-
place,
I was
I'm
just
just
saying-
waiting for that place to fall in the ocean.
You know when California does it though, we fucking do it like right after.
Yeah, because we're stupid idiots.
Yeah, we follow everything California does.
And they're the worst people to follow.
That's why we follow them. I
I'm
don't
so
know.
sick of living in stupid people states.
Why didn't I
Seriously.
build my business in Texas? God damn it.
Seriously. Well, you can't really have Aloha water in Texas.
Now
it
it's
doesn't
too
work.
saturated. You're too late at this
Yeah.
point. If you're trying
Yeah.
to go there now, you're done.
No, yeah, you're late to the party, bro.
Yeah, you're
That's
way
not
too
worth
late to the
it, yeah.
party.
No, I'm going to another country.
You might as
Fuck
well
it.
go to like Idaho or Montana.
I'm just gonna move to Philippines with Jovi. We're gonna live in the province. I'm gonna be like the king of the province.
Bro, it's worse over there than it is here.
No, I'm gonna be the king of the province.
No offense to the Philippines, but
It's rough life,
yeah.
but I'm gonna teach them how to do things.
I can't imagine you shitting in a hole in the ground.
Jovi has a toilet.
Okay, well, some places have a hole in
She's
the
not
ground.
shitting
though,
in
don't
the
lie.
hole. Yeah, but not. I'm gonna live at
It
Jovi's
exists.
house, but I'm gonna make it nice. I'm gonna pimp it. I'm gonna look. This is how we're gonna do shit here.
Air wicks all over the house.
Dude, I'm just gonna. What? Airwicks?
Sorry,
What the fuck?
I'm thinking of like 90 Day Fiance.
What the fuck? are you
Where,
talking about?
where Ed goes and visited it.
I'm not
visited
going
his
where
girl.
Ed fucking went.
He went and
The
visited,
fucking
and
pig
there's
farted in
literally
his goddamn
they're
fucking
showering.
shoes.
He's showering with his. Well, not. I couldn't even call it showering. He was pouring a bucket of water over his head.
Yeah, no.
And there's a rat, literally a rat, like a dying rat, standing next to him while they're taking a bath.
He's like, is that a rat? He goes, I think it's mouse. That motherfucker was like a prehistoric rat from like the 1800s.
Yeah, that thing
The
was
thing
like on
was
its
like-
last leg.
I swear to God, that looked like the mouse.
It wasn't even trying to run away.
Honestly,
It was-
don't think it was real. I thought it was fake at first. Let's pull that clip up real quick. Hold on. Because I swear that was a fake mouse. That couldn't have been
I mean,
real.
I know not all the Philippines is like that. Okay, I get it, but it's not uncommon either. Okay.
No neck, Ed. Shower. Mouse.
Yeah, that'll definitely pull it up.
Shower rat.
Shower rat. Shower rat. No neck Ed shower rat.
Uh-oh. Okay, are we good? We're still good. Is that a mouse? Is that a rat? I think it's mouse.
I think it's mouse.
That's the
That's
funniest
exactly what
part.
she said
Yeah.
too. And she's laughing her ass off too during the whole
Yeah.
thing.
Okay, hold on. We're gonna pause this. Well, damn, we're way down here under the list. Okay, let's do this.
Just mute the tab.
Can't. Oh, I guess you could. I didn't think about that, but I gotta turn this up anyway. Okay, let's.
daw niya maligo.
Sige, ako rin maliligo na.
My dad say we want to shower too with you.
It's weird when she says it that way because
Yeah.
you're like, do
Yeah.
I shower with the daughter and the dad at
Okay,
the same
sure.
time?
Okay.
These guys so weird looking too, by the way.
Tara pa.
Yeah, oh,
And it's
okay.
shock. But it's normal to my family to take
It's true because Jovi showers with her sisters all the time. They shower together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
a wash together.
I mean, females, I think, are way
It's
less
different, yeah.
self-conscious about
But
that
no
kind of
offense,
stuff.
I would not be showering.
I
like,
think
but-
men are,
yeah,
are way more,
no.
like, I'm just saying in general, I think men are way more self-conscious about doing that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
than women
yeah.
are. No offense, but
And what are these tattoos he's got?
Okay, what do we do?
don't open your mouth,
Yeah,
bro.
don't open your mouth, bro. Don't get that water in your mouth.
Whoa. Nice. This has to be the weirdest experience of my life.
First of all, what is wrong with your hair, bro?
Yeah, nice.
Wait a minute.
Dude, first of all, it can't be that cold, dude. The Philippines is not that cold.
Yeah, chicken. Pabuksan ng tubig. Salamat.
Oh, they have a hose. What?
There's chickens.
The hose is probably colder though.
Yeah.
There's chickens. Yeah, and rabbits and bunnies. Okay, hold on. Okay.
This thing is funny.
Rose.
Yes, I'm here.
Oh, I dropped the
Oh, you're done.
Oh, you dropped the soap, bro.
Oh, he picked it up for you.
Okay, I'm done. I'm done.
You done?
He's so weird looking. He's got no neck.
Oh my God.
The rat is like on its last leg, dude. I'm sorry, but it's about to die. And it just decided, I'm going to die right here next to Ed.
I think mouse.
That's a mouse or a rat?
I think so. Yeah.
Just. Lucky that she
Cannot
never
wait
said,
to
don't
get
worry,
out
that's
of here,
dinner.
So I'm going to make hotel reservations as soon as possible.
Ah, you pussy.
But
What a puss.
I'm sorry. I think I'm on Ed's side on that one. I think I'll be going to a hotel room the next day. Sorry, I'm out.
I mean, I always stay in a hotel in the Philippines.
I would do it one night, and I'd be like, "Hey, how about we go have a nice night at a hotel? How does that sound? I'll treat my treat."
My treat.
Would you do that? Would you do that if your girl lived in a house like that? Would you do that?
I mean, yeah.
like
It does,
for
I
a week
mean,
straight?
Yeah, I'd be all right with it.
Yeah.
I'm not a pussy.
I think you could. I think you could deal with it.
I'm
I
a
think you'd be
nature kind of. I
chipper
can
with
deal with it. I can deal with it.
I
Of
mean, it's not
course,
any
I'd
worse than,
rather
like-
be in like a nice hotel, but you know.
I mean, granted, I've gone like on camping trips for a weekend and stuff like that, and basically you're taking cold ass showers the
Yeah.
entire time. You know, that's not that bad.
Yeah.
And there's bugs and shit.
What is this?
But hey, you're gonna get to play it soon.
I
now.
know, dude. I'm actually really pumped. I'm excited to play.
And now you're gonna be able to get on the streaming game a little bit more, right?
Yeah, dude. I'm gonna be able to stream and like I'm gonna get my music stuff set up too again.
that'd be fun.
Yeah, I'm gonna get that set up. So it's gonna be fun, man. I'm excited. That's a great meme, by the way. But yeah, no, I'm gonna get my music stuff set up. Once I get the computer, first thing I'm gonna do is make sure there's a PCIe slot. I can put a FireWire in.
There will be.
And then I can get my music all set up, and I'll be good to go. And I'm gonna buy Pro Tools, so we can both like maybe transfer files back and forth. So what I'm thinking is, if I lay down a track, send it to you, you do the bass. You know what I mean? Send it back to me, back and forth, stuff like that. I think that'd be cool.
I get
cool.
the MIDI. Boop, boop,
Yeah.
boop. Fuck with that. It'd be fun.
Well, I mean, I already got my MIDI stuff all set up, so and I got a whole bunch of shit. You know me.
I saw monitors online this week too.
Oh, dude. So yeah, I'm gonna need a new monitor. I'm gonna need a new like keyboard, mouse.
Oh, you're gonna need a monitor, screen monitor. I'm talking speaker monitors.
Speaker monitors. Yeah.
But-
I already got those. I'm
Yeah.
set on those.
Yeah.
I got the best of the best.
You get the HS5s.
Yeah, I got HS5s and I got the sub.
So I've seen the HS5s on sale for $300 on Marketplace, but that's
Dude, 300 each. Each.
No, this is 300 on.
Oh, you're lucky,
Marketplace
dude.
for
That's a good deal. I bought mine for like 200 a piece.
I mean, I haven't bought them.
I bought mine for 200 a piece, and
Yeah.
that was used.
That's yeah. Oh, used.
Used. Brand new when I bought them, they were going for 300 a piece.
Yeah, I mean,
And the sub was going for about 600 by itself.
they've been out for a while now. So
yeah,
when
but
you
they
bought
still
them,
haven't.
probably
I mean, but
pretty
they
new.
still haven't really come out with anything better.
They're still good. Yeah, they're still good.
Here's what I would tell you. I like the HS5s with the sub better than the HS8s
I've also
without
seen
the sub.
the Rocket 5s.
But that's how most people usually do.
Yeah.
They either go HS8s with no sub. If they
Yeah.
don't have room for the sub, they'll
Because they
go
have
with the
enough
bigger.
bottom end on the
Yeah, or
speaker.
they go the HS5 with the sub. I like the sub with the fives better because you get more division between your frequencies. I feel like, and you can really kind of dial in your sound a lot better.
It'll be fun. We got to do some live streams of that
Yeah.
stuff where we're just like putting stuff together.
Well, I mean, hey, I used to do that all the time, so I feel I'll be able to kind of. I think what'll be good, and it might actually help you, is if you watch a couple of me doing some on stream, you'll be like, oh, okay, I see how he's doing that.
I want
to
to come over there while you're streaming.
Yeah, you
and
can
then
do that too.
and then I can lay down the bass track there, and then you can like show me what you're doing.
Yeah, we could do that.
And then
That's possible. That's a possibility.
be down. Then I can, we can stream from a laptop or something while we're recording on your stuff or whatever. I
I'm
don't know.
sure it could do both. My
Yeah.
computer should be able to do both at the same time, right?
They can probably handle it.
Fucking better for how much money I just spent on it. I should be able to record and stream.
Nah, I will. I will.
Yeah.
It should. You're not running any. As long as you're not playing like a video game at the same time, you should be fine.
I was gonna do that too.
So you're playing Cyberpunk while making music and
While
streaming at the same.
yeah, all of it together. All of it together. That's how I
mean, it
roll.
could handle it. I don't
Probably
know.
could.
It'd be a test. That'd be a definite test.
I'll tell you what. I think I pretty much pushed this fucking computer to the limit. I'm gonna push that computer to the limit. Trust me.
I mean, yeah, that would definitely like.
Yeah.
Shit its
Well, no,
pants.
I'm just saying, like in general.
I think my computer would shit its
I've pushed this computer pretty much to the limit with all of our streaming stuff. Like, I even had like all of our backgrounds animated and stuff. Like all of that had to go away because this just couldn't handle it.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna bring that back for when I do like my personal streams. I'm gonna animate all my shit. Like I was saying, my home stream's gonna be pretty tight now. I'm excited.
It'd be good.
See what we can
You're
get.
gonna have to set up the whole. You're gonna have to set up your background.
Oh, I'll get that's easy.
You can do just green screen.
I got my green screen. Yeah, I like the green screen because I can just be anywhere, anytime, anywhere,
Yeah.
anywhere, anytime.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Plus, the only thing behind me is my bed. No one wants to see that. I'm not doing chatterbait streams or Camster.
You making an OnlyFans?
No, I'm not making an OnlyFans. Not making an OnlyFans. No. Not doing that.
Hey, Jovi, gotta make some money.
Fuck you.
No, I'm just kidding.
doing that.
I told Mo she wants to make an OnlyFans for her feet. I'd be okay with it.
That's weirder than just being naked, I think.
Is it?
Yeah, because like the guys that are into it is creepier than like the guys that just want to beat off, I think. Like who wants to jerk off the feet? That's weird.
People do. People
Yeah, but those
definitely
are
do.
weirder than dudes that want to beat off the pussies or titties.
Yeah, but you're not showing your pussy or titties.
I get that. I get your point of view, but I'm saying I feel like the crowd you're pulling in is weirder than the regular porno crowd. Like you're like a special niche market in the porno crowd.
But
That's
those are the ones that
dangerous.
make the most money.
Yeah, but they're also the ones that get stalkers and like people trying to steal your slippers from in front of your house. Like it's weird, bro. You don't want that shit, dude. Like every time Monica made a fucking OnlyFans for her feet, and all of a sudden she's like, every time she try to go to work, she's missing her slippers. Every time. Like, you have to start keeping your slippers
They would
inside.
have to find out where we live, but that would be.
Bro, that's an
that'd
IP
be
search.
terrible.
That's an
That'd
IP
be terrible.
search.
I gotta
Could be
use
your
a
neighbor.
VPN, bro. I use a
Could be your
VPN.
neighbor, bro. You'd be like, I know those toes. Fucking weirdos
I've
nowadays.
seen those toes before.
Yeah, I'm telling you, there's some weird fucking dudes in this world, man.
Feet's a big
I
one, though.
remember when I was a kid, one of my dad's friends, was calling my mom and like being weird on the phone, and my dad found out, and like I saw my dad pick this dude up by his face and just slam him into the ground and just fucking pop. Don't you fucking call my house anymore? Because the guy was being like creepy on the phone.
Yeah.
Like just
Oh,
like
no.
beating off basically on the phone. Fucking weird. And my dad found out who it was. And dude, we went to like my dad's softball game one time, and I just saw him. Like, my dad just like had, my dad. He gets that look in his
Yeah.
eye. You've seen my dad get
Yeah.
crazy. He just gets. I was like, oh, what the fuck's about to happen? And he just walked up to this dude and like literally just grabbed him by his face, like, fucker, and just.
How did
slammed
he
him.
know it was him?
I forget how he found out. Like the guy might have been running his mouth when he was drunk or something, and like a friend like heard him and like told my dad or something like that. He found out it was him though, and my dad just fucking laid into him, dude. It was funny. I remember that. Like dad picked him up by his fucking face, like
It's nuts.
just walked up to him and grabbed his, and the guy was like, "Hey, Daddy!" And he's like, "You fucking coming? I'm sorry." Yeah.
It was definitely him.
Oh, it was him for sure. Yeah, he got caught. And
Yeah, it was probably somebody who knew him and his number and all that shit. Back in the day, you don't
Yeah.
have the internet like you do then.
Yeah. So, yeah, he got fucked up.
Yeah, people weren't as slick about hiding back in the day.
When people didn't realize you could start 67, you know what I
Star
mean?
69, yeah. Yeah. What did he post? What did you post?
That's what that was the meme.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
no,
meme.
I thought that was a feet. I
Final
thought that was like
release.
some kind of feet pics.
No.
I don't want to see that.
It's funny. One of my employees, she doesn't work for us anymore, but she was thinking the same thing. She was trying to do like feet stuff on OnlyFans, and she's like, "Tone, would you buy pictures of my feet?" I said, "No, why the fuck? I'm not into people's feet, dude. I'm not a foot person."
I mean, people are into some weird shit.
Yeah, no, not me, bro.
You mean like hands, feet, hair?
I'm a normal pervert, not a special pervert.
Yeah, me neither.
I just like boobs and ass and vaginas.
Exactly. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm old fashioned.
I'm old fashioned like that. It's just like T and A and P. T A and P. I like tap. Do you guys realize how sexual your guys' business name is, by the way? TAP is tits, ass, and pussy. Taps in apps. TNA stands for tap and ass.
I don't know what you're talking
Did
about.
you guys
dude.
plan
I have
that,
no
or is
idea
that
what
just a
you're talking about. I
coincidence?
have no idea what you're
Because
talking
I do know sex sells.
Yeah, and you've seen our bathroom doors, right? Like,
Yeah, cocks and pussies. I think whose idea was that?
we've seen it on something random, but yeah, we
I
have
remember someone was like, I was like, dude, that's great. Do that. Do it.
So in our place, it's a rooster on one door
Or a cat.
and a cat on the other door.
Yeah.
And it's whatever you identify with, I guess. You know?
No,
what I mean?
fuck that. Either you're born with a penis, cocks, or you're born with a vagina, pussies. You don't get to choose. God chose for you.
I mean, unless you replace it.
No. Biological male should still have to go into the
my
biological
God. Get
male
off your
bathroom.
God trip. This is Pride Month. Let's go. Move on.
No, it's legitimate. That's
It is.
legitimate.
It is. That's fine.
If a male was born a male, he should, even if he has a transition, he should still go to the male's bathroom. Trust me, because we'd still be able to tell that was a dude.
Would you?
Have you seen any transvestites or transsexual, whatever they call themselves? Not to offend anybody, but whatever they call themselves, you can tell that they used to be a different sex. 90%.
Depends how drunk you are.
90%. No, fuck that. Well,
In the
I
Philippines.
do know some
Depends
people
how
that
drunk you
fucked
are.
up.
Yeah,
but-
exactly. Hey.
But hey, I've been really drunk, and I'm always like, you're a dude, dude. Get away. You guys are all dudes. I'm a dude. She's a dude. He's a dude. Because we're all dudes now. I'm a dude.
All right.
He's a dude. She's a dude. Because we're all dudes. Hey. Kel loves orange soda.
Not to sound racist, but that role was so weird for a black guy. Back in the day.
It was kind of an interesting role.
Kel?
Yeah. Because he was like kind of like a black surfer stoner dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he talked like a white guy.
That's what I'm saying. He talked like a white stoner dude.
Yeah.
Like, oh, dude, like, I love orange soda.
Yeah. And don't get me wrong, they're black.
Welcome to
they're
Good
black.
Burger, home of the Good Burger. Can I take your order? That sounds like a white stoner dude.
Yeah.
So I think that was his variation of what a white stoner dude would be.
Yeah,
like
no,
black braids,
And
I
it was,
guess.
Yeah. It's funny, but even like a black stoner surfer dude wouldn't act like that, I feel like.
I don't know, dude.
I don't know. I've known a lot of black stoner surfer guys, and I haven't met one that's acted like a bro.
What was Lisa's boyfriend's name? Shit.
Kyle?
Kyle kind of had that vibe.
Yeah, he did a little bit. I
Yeah,
guess.
he kind of like talk like this, bro. Like,
I mean, you do you. You know what I mean? Like, there's no.
yeah, there's no right or wrong.
Yeah, there's no right
How
or
you
wrong.
talk is
There's
how you
nothing
talk.
wrong with it. It's just I haven't seen it that often.
But I think Kyle would been. He's kind of a Kel. Kyle was kind of a Kel.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
But not like to the extreme. But
not
like
to the whole like.
I'm from like
bro,
West.
it's
he,
totally
no,
tubular.
but he was like, where are you from? I'm from West Covina.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
he was. That was. Kyle was Kel.
Yeah.
Even SB was kind of. Yeah, like kind. I don't know why I sounded like Keanu Reeves there, but he kind of had that.
Little bit.
He
Yeah,
had the
yeah,
Kel
yeah.
hair. You know what? As funny as I actually tried to look up SB on Facebook the other day.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because he popped in my head, and I was like, dude, how do you spell his name? I was trying to look up Sean Burrows, and I just couldn't find him. And I would love to see where SB is right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
SB
he
was
a
our
good dude.
boy,
He
dude.
was a good dude.
Well, I was thinking,
Him and I used to get drunk, dude.
I was
him
thinking
and I
about
used
who
to
are-
get bottles of,
Yeah.
like jugs of Carlo Rossi.
or
dude.
E&J. Oh,
Like,
you guys just drink all kinds
We
of
were
weird
cheap.
shit.
Well, we were cheap.
You were
It was
cheap
fine. We were We were
alcoholics,
broke
yeah.
college students, dude. So
But,
we would
dude,
go to the fucking.
I was thinking about it the other day. That's why I was
And
like,
he
dude,
was
our
21
our
when he would
crew
hook
is
it up.
legit. Like, oh, and I came across the tracks that Grant and Kyle made.
Yeah,
So I was thinking about it, and I was like, I know where Grant's here. Like, we can go kick it with
Yeah?
Grant. Grant's here on Island. I'd love to get Grant maybe on the show. He'd be a good guy to come on the show.
Have you
But
talked
Kyle,
to him?
I've talked to him like
Because he had a
a
stroke.
couple years back. No,
in
but
my
I've talked
college
to him. I
days,
talked to
but-
him after that.
Yeah,
Like when we both moved back, he was more back to normal.
I mean, he was having normal conversations. And
Yeah.
stuff like that
But
last
he
I
got
talked to
he
him,
got a little fried there for a second,
He
but
did.
he's more back to normal. He was working at a not a hydroponic, but aquaponics store. The last time I talked to him, when I ran into him,
Yeah.
I would say maybe it was like 3, 4, 5 years ago when I ran into him. But I'm friends with him on Facebook and shit, so I can get a hold of him. But yeah, so I came across their song because I've been trying to clean out my old computers because I'm planning on selling them now that I got my new one coming. And I thought about SB and I was like, dude, SB was older. He was already 30 in his 30s when we was kicking it with us, and we were like not even 21 yet. And
He kind of
He
seemed
was
like
a
he was
cool-
on vacation a little bit.
he was definitely not. He had Peter Pan complex. He did not want to grow up
yeah.
for sure.
He always wanted to be in the party and just chilling and.
But I
Dude,
hope he's
I could
doing
always
good,
knock
man.
on his fucking door and
And
was
he'd be
always
down to kick it,
He's
yeah.
down to whatever, man.
Like, hey, SB, what you got going on? Nothing. You want to kick it? Yep. Like, let's go.
Like, you gotta go to class. He's like, nah, man.
Yeah. He lived in the dorms. I never ever once seen him go to
And
class.
he had a huge fucking dorm too.
Yeah, he had the
man.
handicap
He
dorm.
had the handicap. Yeah, the handicap. So,
to himself.
not to sound bad, but the handicap dorm actually has.
It was
has
big.
an extra big.
Well, it was
It
wide.
has its
Everything
own
was
shower.
wide.
It
Yeah.
has its own thing.
For the
and-
wheelchair.
Yeah.
But how
and,
he had it to himself, and he had 2 able
well,
legs.
him and Kyle, or there was another Kyle that used to live there. It
But
was
he was gone.
the-
When we started going
he
to his
moved
place,
out.
yeah.
He moved out because I don't think he could take Sean anymore.
SB was a handful, but dude, man, that guy.
I mean,
That
but
guy
it
was
worked
a
out.
good fun.
Yeah, his room was.
He was one of our closest friends.
Yeah.
I hope he's doing good. Cheers to
I do
SB,
too.
man.
Yeah, cheers to SB. I mean,
Oh,
wherever
and
you
Kyle
are out
and
there.
Lisa and fuck everybody, all the college homies, man.
You remember Allie and
Allie and Lisa, yeah, they're
yeah,
two
I mean,
nuts.
those two roommates were crazy, and then
Um,
Abby, the one that lived next to him. She
oh
was.
God, wasn't she like a dwarf?
She.
I think she was like a dwarf.
No.
She had dwarf She had dwarf. Yeah, she was part dwarf, I think. She had dwarf features. Like, she was kind of short and stubby, and she had like the dwarf face. I think she had a little bit of dwarfish, and she was tiny. She was a little midget lady. No, sorry, that's not the
She was
right word.
short.
Yeah, I think she had a little bit of dwarfism,
Okay. Anyway. Yeah.
but she was cool.
Yeah,
she
she
would
was cool.
drink with us
She
and
was
get
chill.
fucked up. It
When
was
she
funny.
got fucked up, she was like.
Yeah, she was
out of her
crazy.
mind.
But then I think.
But she was fun. She
You
was a
could
fun
just push
drunk.
her over like a bowling
Yeah.
pin though, and she'd like waddle back up.
She was a fun drunk. She was a good time.
Dude,
There were a lot of.
wild times.
I
bro.
had shitty roommates though. That was the only.
Yeah,
part
but you
of my
always
thing.
no, but your dorm, you had your own dorm the first semester, and
Well,
after that you were done.
no, the first semester.
Yeah,
I had,
that guy
I had
Phil.
I had the dude, the football player.
Phil, the big white dude, and he left
And-
like the first month.
But he was, like,
Crazy.
he didn't give a fuck what I did.
Yeah.
Like I could drink, I could do whatever I want. I could smoke weed if I wanted to, and he
But
wouldn't
he
give a fuck.
was only there for like
but
6 weeks.
He would be on the phone yelling at his dad like 24/7.
But
And
wasn't
I
he
think
only
was
there
like-
for like 6 weeks?
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
fucking up. Like he wasn't going to practice. He was
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
up his shit, and then his dad was like, every night it was like him yelling at his fucking parents. And I was just like,
He wasn't there long, dude.
well, he was gone after the first.
I'd say first month he
the
was
first
out of
semester.
there.
After the
Yeah.
first semester, he was gone.
No, first semester, dude. He left.
He
I
lasted,
left first
yeah,
semester.
he lasted like he let. No. You
I left after the first semester. He was gone like 2 months into the first semester.
Yeah.
Because I used to come and sleep at your room half the time because me and Richard got into that fight.
And then the guy they put in there after him was a fucking weirdo.
You had another roommate after? Oh, dude, I don't. Oh, second semester, you mean? I
Yeah.
wasn't there, so I was gone.
He's a fucking weirdo. I was
See,
like,
would have been.
at that point, I was like,
Unfortunately,
I
I
need to
got
get
kicked
the
out.
fuck
Unfortunately,
the-
I got kicked out of the dorms.
Yeah, I mean, you didn't have to deal with them, but dude,
But it would have been better if I moved into your room.
I think the IT guys found kitty porn on his computer. Or some
What the
shit
fuck?
like that. It was fucked up. It was
That's
fucked
weird.
up. The guy I lived with in the dorm, they found like kitty porn or some shit on his computer, and I was like I was there when the IT guys showed up, and they're like,
Why were they
literally-
even on his computer?
I don't know. Oh, he was having issues. He was having issues with his internet connection or his computer not working properly, and then like literally an IT guy came up and was like, dude,
That's
you
some
have all
weird
this-
ass shit,
they were
man.
like, you have this weird shit on your computer and it's fucking everything up.
Dude.
And then I was like,
Fuck.
it was some kind of porn. I don't know if it was kitty porn, but it was some kind of porn that was
Hey,
fucking all that shit up.
speaking of, I remember one of the
Man.
girls on my floor, and she was not a pretty girl. She was like a big like cowboy girl. She was like a prostitute, and she used to bring random dudes we'd be playing video games in like the lobby, and she'd be like, dude, every night's like a different dude she's bringing, and they're like, and then her roommate would come out and be like, dude, she's fucking this dude, and I'm in there, and she's like, dude, I don't know what this is. She like full on would like go to the cowboy bar and like pick up dudes and like make money.
She just, I don't know, man.
I don't know. We had some interesting. We met some interesting people. College was fun though. College was
Chicks
fun.
who used to piss themselves all the time. And,
Dude,
like fucking.
You remember that one girl used to pee
let's
everywhere?
Let's not put names out there.
I don't even
please.
remember their names.
But I think I remember her name. But
it was that blonde chick. She used to
yeah,
pee on
that's
everything.
She used to pee on everything. She peed
I
on
remember-
the fucking pool table downstairs at one time.
Oh, I
You
don't know
guys had
about
the
that.
pool table in the or that one.
No,
pool table
no,
on
no,
the
no. We were at. Okay, so I remember we were at.
Oh
Cameron,
no, it was a frat party.
Cameron invited
Yeah.
us to a party. The guy I used to buy weed from invited
Yeah.
us to a party, and it was like all the football players' house.
Yeah, yeah.
And she was there. I want to say her name was like Kylie or some stupid fucking white girl name like that. That
Yeah,
sounds
it was
about right.
something like that, yeah.
And she literally stands up on the kitchen table, pulls her pants down, squats, and starts pissing. And I was just like, what the fuck? And I remember the old lineman dude comes in, grabs her by her hair, and grabs her and just drags her out of the house. Her pants are still around her ankle.
Yeah.
And he just throws her into the front yard and just like, get the fuck out of here. Dude, there was piss everywhere. It was the weirdest shit. She pissed in our room one time.
Yeah.
She came in our room and peed on the floor, and we're like, what the
There
fuck?
was- UNLV had some fucking weird people, man. I don't know if this is every college dorm room, but there was like some people who never left their podunk
Weird,
towns and
dude.
shit too.
Yeah.
man. That's what it
Oh,
was.
yeah.
Is they were like from the middle of nowhere.
They're like
wherever.
from bumfuck nowhere, and
Yeah.
then later they come to like Party City.
Yeah.
And they're just
And
like,
it's just
don't know
I'm
how to
in
control
Vegas
themselves.
And just I get drunk and piss on tables.
Like,
That's
we
my
did
thing.
crazy shit, but we never like did shit like that.
No,
that was
no.
weird.
No.
We didn't do weird shit. We did like normal party
Think of-
shit.
Well, I mean, yeah, we were from not a small. I mean, Hawaii's not.
We're pretty
big, but
podunk. If
we're not. We're not like.
As far
but
as- yeah.
These people are coming from like towns of like 2,000 people.
That's true. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, Mililani's
They're
got,
coming from towns where peeing on
Mililani's
things
got
are cool.
20,000 people. Okay.
Yeah,
We were
yeah.
like 5 of their towns.
Yeah,
okay?
that's true. That's true. Yeah, no, we came across some weird, and like the funny thing is too, like I remember like so many, just very stereotypical, like bad relationships, like boyfriend girlfriend combos.
Yeah.
And people just be like, it's like, dude, these people, and it's just like
Oh,
the
so many
drama,
people, yeah.
the drama that would ensue in the dorms. Be like, oh my god, like over dumb shit, like boyfriends talking to like other girl. Oh my god, like the shit that would go down, like cops there, everything. Like I remember, dude, we almost got in this huge rumble because first of all, it said Anthony on my door, and there was another Anthony on our floor, and he was calling out like this whole fraternity.
Yeah.
And this whole fraternity starts pounding on my door, and I'm like, yo, I wake up, I'm like, what the fuck? They're like, yo, you talking shit? I'm like, I don't know who the fuck you guys are. Like, I've been sleeping. They're like, yeah, I was like, there's another Anthony on the floor. And they're like, oh, really? I was like, yeah, he lives down there. So I closed my door. I woke up all my roommates. And then we all got, like, we had, like, bottles and bad. And then we opened, no, what motherfucker? We chased those guys out. Oh, dude, it was crazy shit. But, yeah, it was the other Anthony causing fights, getting me in trouble. It's like, fuck.
And the stories of like girls cheating on their boyfriends. Like so many of them had like boyfriends back home, and then they were all cheating.
Bro, dude, what was the girl that used to live across the hall from us? Or from me? Rita.
Yeah.
I remember she was like hooking up with all the frat boys, and then fucking her boyfriend came to visit one weekend,
Yeah,
and
I
it was
remember
like fucking just drama. Ah, dude, fun times.
I forgot how to love my dad.
Yeah. We got people stoned, dude. Like people that's never smoked weed before used to come to our room and like we would get them to smoke. And like the girl that used to live across the hall from us, we got her to smoke one time, and like she took a bong rip, and you know the bong rip when you cough and like smoke comes out your ears, basically.
Yeah.
That's what happened to her. Like she was just too big of a rip, and she literally was like huddled in the corner of her room, like I forgot how to love my dad. Like we're like, what the fuck? She's like, it's like
Still one of the best lines ever.
And she said, I remember she said, it's like I'm on the wall, but you guys can't hear me. And we're like, what the fuck is she talking about? We're like, dude, you need to chill. And then we just left. It left her there to fend for herself.
Yeah, yeah, our good friend had to take care of her.
I remember when Chantel did mushrooms with us, and we just basically kicked her out of the house.
Oh.
Because she was just bumming everybody out.
She was freaking out.
Yeah.
And we told her, don't
freak out.
Well, we told her, don't.
Well, she was
take
trying to
anymore.
no, she was trying to watch fucking MTV, like Jersey Shore or some shit. And we're like, don't watch that on mushrooms. You need to watch like happy stuff. You know what I mean? Are we dead? Oh no, we're still alive. Okay.
She was saying. Yeah, she took like a quarter or no, it was like an eighth. Like less
Not
than
even an eighth.
Yeah,
Less than an eighth.
and then she was like, I don't feel anything, and we're like,
just wait.
Yeah. And she was like, nope.
And she took some more.
And then MTV Real World and fucking mushrooms
Don't ever
mix.
watch that shit.
Or it was like Jersey Shore or some shit.
it's
I don't know.
terrible.
You know, Jersey Shore is coming back. Oh God. Grab me a beer on the way back, would you? Are you gonna go shishi? Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna go bathroom. Y'all gonna do that rock paper scissors I redeemed earlier? Sorry. Hey, you can call us out on that anytime. Hey, Track. Hey, sorry about that.
Oh fuck. Sorry.
All right. I feel like we talk about the dorms like every other show. I feel like people are sick of this.
You know
We gotta
what,
come
though?
up with new
Those are-
content.
those
We
are
gotta come up with new
probably-
shit.
But that was probably the best time of our
I mean,
of
we
our
gotta
lives.
have the video evidence now.
Well, we used to
we
have
have
it.
to blur out everybody's face.
We used to have video evidence, but it was in your fucking storage unit.
What if I told you I found it?
You give me the footage, I'll edit it out and make sure nobody's fucking incriminated. But dude, we got so much good. Did you find it? Shut the fuck up. If you did, I'll love you. Don't fucking tell me that kind of shit, dude.
I'm going to Vegas in August, and
Those
I'm
are
gonna
like-
do my best to.
Those are
find
like the lost
to find any
tapes, man.
anything.
I heard that, Tony. Heard what? What did I say? Bro, we talk about the dorms all the time because that was literally like a pretty awesome time of our lives. Like, it was fun times, man. I think it was anyway. I don't know.
Did you fart or something? You might have heard you fart.
No, I didn't fart.
All right, here we go. You ready?
Hold on. Let me think. Okay, I'm ready.
Ready?
Yep.
Good send.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Fuck.
Ooh.
Dicks.
Keep that lead, son.
Fuck. Uh-oh, I think we broke it.
I broke it. Good. My energy
There we
broke
go.
the
There
stream.
we go. It's up. Fuck.
Did my Knights win tonight? I think they lost.
Oh, what are they?
They were down 3-0 when I left, so I don't think they won today.
Oh, you're a hockey fan now all of a sudden?
Yeah,
I
am now. I'm just glad sports are back. You know what I mean?
You know,
Like,
hey, I'm with
fucking-
you on that, man.
like in,
Getting back to normalcy, right?
I haven't had the chance to root for my Knights in a while. So
Are you gonna even root for your Niners this season?
Oh, they brought it back to 2-3 and they lost it.
Are you even gonna root for your Niners this season? Because they're
Fuck
pretty
yeah!
garbage.
No, I will always root for. No, they're gonna be fun. They're gonna be good this year.
Who's your quarterback?
Garoppolo still. We drafted fucking what's his name in the first round of this year. We got the kid from North Dakota.
Crapolo.
I don't know how I feel about him yet, but we'll see. Trey Lance.
Who's your running back? You guys had a solid running back last year. McKinnon, yeah. He was all right.
But we lost one of our running backs. So
I went
we
to
actually had a good running back core, and then we drafted another running back this year. So
I went to the bank the other day
we
to
got the
open
Ohio
a
State running back this year.
open a safe deposit box, and the bank manager came up to me. He goes, he started chatting with me, and I didn't even put it together, but he was wearing a Vikings mask,
Yeah.
and I had my keys hanging out my pocket, right, because I got
Yeah.
the clip, and it says Seahawks, and he's looking at me. He's like, you know, you seem like a nice guy. I like you, but I hate your team. And he walked away. I was like, what? And they're like, oh shit. I was like, okay, I figured it out.
I
But
wear
I was like,
my
that's-
Niners mask all the time, and people say that shit to me.
I was
all the
like,
time,
that's pretty ballsy for the bank manager to come up and say that, because I could have been like, you know what, fuck this
I'm taking my
branch.
business
Yeah,
elsewhere.
I could have been a dick about it, but I was like, hey, I'm a good sport. Whatever, it's fine.
Yeah, it's fun to talk shit.
Yeah. Cheers, everybody. Danny, this one's for you. Woo. Woo, woo, woo.
I get like a 50-50 response to my Niners mask. Half the people are in, half the people are out.
Yeah.
They'd be like, well, you know, it'd be a lot cooler if you weren't wearing that mask. Or it's like, I trust you if you weren't wearing that. And then there are people who are like, your mask is shit.
How do you think people respond about this shirt?
Probably pretty negatively. How often do you wear that out of the house?
That's the first time I wore it.
Yeah.
First time I wore it was
that.
to the show. I buy shirts specifically for the show, but I don't care. I'd wear it out. I'm not worried about it. I don't think people will say shit here.
I wanna see. We should do a video of you
And see if people will say something.
Just walking around casually, like going to the store or something, and see if anybody says anything.
I'd be down.
And I'm sure you would get reactions from both sides.
Yeah, I'm sure.
But I just would like to see the reactions.
And then people say shit. I'm like, oh, yeah, people say anything negative, like, how's those gas prices, fuckers? Fucking $4 a
interesting
gallon.
video.
$4 a gallon is ridiculous. Ridiculous. Well, anyway, we're down to one viewer. We pissed everybody off.
I like the social experiment side of it.
Well, I got my body, my choice, no vaccine shirt too. That'll be interesting one to walk around with.
And I think people agree with that though. Like, you do what you want to do, man. Whatever.
So I want to walk around with no mask. How about that?
You do it. I can't guarantee your safety. Or I can't guarantee.
I don't need anyone to
not your
guarantee my
safety.
safety.
Not your safety, but I can't guarantee you'll get in everywhere you want to.
Well, then that's discrimination, isn't it?
Is it?
This is America. You can't
It has nothing to
discriminate.
do with race.
You can't
or
tell me-
sex or
You can't tell me I
religion.
can't come in just because I'm not wearing what you tell me I have to wear.
If it's a safety thing.
But is it? Can you prove it?
I can tell people I don't want them in my restaurant because they're not wearing a T-shirt. Why can't I tell them they can't? You don't come in here if you don't wear a mask. That's
Yeah,
not discriminatory.
You have a point. That's a good point, actually. No shirt in our service. You do have a point. But you're going to really alienate yourself to a certain market segment if you say, you know, you have to wear a mask when it's not legally required.
To your point, once it becomes not required, we're not going to require it.
Yeah, yeah.
But as long as it's required, we're going to make you wear one. That's
Okay.
it. That's all it is.
You have to. You don't have a choice.
Yeah, I can get fined, and
Yeah.
I can get shut down. Then you're gonna have
that's
to wear a
fine.
fucking mask.
I get it.
And that's the shitty thing is people get mad at us, and it's like we want to stay open, dude.
Yeah.
Like we're not trying to.
We want to be able to serve you next week when you come.
Yeah,
You know,
and
that's all it is.
Honestly, all you got to do is walk to your table, and you can take it off.
Yeah.
It's not that bad. Like deal with it.
Hey, I'll be honest. I forgot my mask the last time I
I-
came, and I just did my shirt over.
I'm just.
I know I'm not supposed to, but I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
I'm just glad people in Hawaii are a lot more respectful of that shit than other people.
Well, the thing about it is Hawaiian people are pretty laid back for the
Yeah.
most part,
People
and
are
they're
chill.
like, "Hey, look, if that's the deal, then that's the deal." But
it sucks. I
fuck,
don't want
I
to
don't
do
wanna
it.
do
I
it.
don't want to fucking do.
Yeah.
Hey, guess what? You think it sucks for you to walk in here and walk to your fucking table?
you
and
gotta wear
take
the
it off?
goddamn
I gotta
mask
wear
all
the thing
day.
all the fucking
yeah,
time.
that's true.
Dude.
That's true.
I gotta wear it all the time. You think I want to wear it all the fucking time? No.
Nah,
Fuck
you like
no.
you like acting like fucking Scorpion, Sub-Zero.
If I could breathe. Fuck.
That's the thing. You know, I started laughing because I saw a sign next to a public pool that said, "Don't swim with mask. It increases risk of drowning." No fucking shit. You're waterboarding yourself, you fucking moron. Who would do that?
No. It is like common sense and shit. And like I said, I don't wear my mask when I'm like walking my dog.
Well, I go back-
something like that.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna wear it when I'm driving my car.
I go, oh God, I saw so many people doing that. Dude, this lady was pissing me off the other day, and I was behind her, and
I
she
feel
was
like
driving.
it's a comfort
she
thing
was driving
for
like
people. It's like a blanket.
45 miles an hour on the freeway, and I was even saying to my husband, "I bet you there's some Asian, not to sound racist, but I was like, I bet you some Asian bitch with a goddamn mask on by herself in the car." Sure enough, I turn, motherfucker. Sure enough, I pull up next to her. She got the gloves on and the mask by herself in the fucking minivan. I'm like, this motherfucker driving 45 on the goddamn freeway.
The thing with Hawaii is there's a lot of people driving cars that shouldn't be driving fucking cars in the first place.
Yeah.
That's the whole point.
It's like I said, we made it. I go back to my previous statement the other week. We made it too easy for stupid people to survive in this world. Natural selection should be stronger, and we'd live in a much better society, I think. And it sounds barbaric and it sounds mean, but if the stupid idiots died off, dude, we'd live much better. We would. We'd have a much smarter society.
I agree, but
Yeah.
just because you wear a mask doesn't mean you're stupid.
But I think wearing a
that's the
mask
thing.
in your car by yourself
I agree.
is
There
stupid.
are a lot of
That's
There are a lot
stupid.
of stupid people. Yeah.
Wearing a mask in your car by yourself is stupid.
Yeah. I don't even wait till I get in my car. I take it off before I get.
As soon
into
as
my
I
car.
walk out of the store, the mask
If I'm
is gone.
outside, I take it off.
So I use the gator mask.
Yeah.
So I just wear it around my neck. And as soon as I'm in the like right before I walk in the store, it's up. As soon as I come out, it's down.
Yeah.
And I'm done.
Yeah.
I don't wear that fucking bullshit.
But when we're in there, we're respectful and we follow the rules. You know. what
Hey,
mean?
I
That's
don't
it,
want to
that's it.
ruin anybody else's day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm not trying to
And
ruin
don't be the
people's days.
fucking Karen.
I'm not trying to be a Karen. I'm not trying to be an asshole. I'm just trying to live my life as easy as possible. And the easiest thing is to just put the goddamn mask on, go in, get the fuck out, and take it off.
I mean, I went to get a haircut today, and it sucks wearing a mask when you're getting a haircut too because you gotta pull
How
that.
can you wear a mask while getting a haircut?
You gotta pull that shit off your face anyway. She was like,
I'm
just
surprised
take
they
your
make you
mask
wear
off
it.
for a minute, and
I would
then
just say, can I just
they
leave
gotta
it
do
off?
it around your ears, you know, and stuff like that. And
Can you just leave? I would ask, can I just leave this fucking thing
no,
off?
you can't.
Let's go cut my hair in my car.
Because I went to a Supercuts. That's a corporate.
See, I need a
policy
haircut,
shit.
dude. My hair's terrible right now.
Yeah.
But
Well.
I'm not wearing no fucking mask to get a haircut.
But-
I'll just shave. My baby Kate's gonna be mad, but I'll just shave my fucking head again. I don't care. She hates my head shaved. She said I look ugly.
Really?
Not ugly.
Well,
but she
you were
just says-
super short. for a
Yeah,
minute.
I went just.
Why don't you go to like a Supercuts and just get it done that way? Why don't you go to
I don't
like
wanna wear a
normal
mask.
fucking shop? Get your haircut. It's not that bad, dude. It really
I'll
isn't.
just shave my head.
You don't have that much hair.
Shit, I
Sorry.
saved the.
I have way more
$25.
hair than you do.
I'll save the $25.
You see my hair. You saw my hair before today.
Yeah, you had like the little fucking
I had a fucking
Mahomes
afro.
fro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was like up to here.
you had like Samoan hair.
It was literally up
you
to
had the
here.
Sole fro.
Yeah. Now
The
I'm down to
Solo
this.
fro.
Now I'm down to this.
Looks good, bro. I like it. I like it short and clean like
It's
that.
summertime, dude. It's way too hot.
Yeah.
I'm done with the long hair.
You're done with the
and,
long
and
hairs?
my head looks better in my hat looks better when I have short hair. So
Yeah. Well, it makes your head look smaller.
I'm more compact.
Dude, but you better start.
Aerodynamic.
Have you been working out? You been doing your workouts? You been eating better?
Not as much as I
You
like.
better be
to,
careful.
but-
I don't know why. It looks like your neck's kind of disappearing, bro. You gonna turn into no neck, Chris?
Is that a rat? Is that a
No,
rat?
baby, don't shave it. Cece said don't shave it.
Is that a rat?
Is that a rat? No, I think it's mouse. I think mouse.
That's a rat.
Dude, don't do that. Stop doing that.
Monica hates it too.
Yeah, don't do that. Baby, I will grow it out as soon as I know I can come see you. But in the meantime, I'm just gonna shave this thing. It's so much easier. What if I won't shave it as short? How about that? Because the last time, like literally, I didn't put any guard. I went bald. Like I shaved it bald.
Wait, oh, your head
My
or
hair.
your beard?
My balls.
Okay, when I hear don't shave, I think beard.
No, she wants me to shave my beard. So she wants this hair gone, but
Yeah,
this
yeah,
hair
yeah.
to stay. And I'm the opposite. I want this hair to stay, but this hair gone. If that makes sense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
makes sense.
We'll
You
see.
can keep
We'll
some
see.
length.
Well, I put a guard on this time. Last time I shaved it, no guard. I
Go to a
went skin
hairstylist.
bald. I went bald.
Just go to a hairstylist.
I got a hair person. It's just she just had a baby and all this. It's like a
Yeah, so go to somebody
it's like a
else.
whole hassle to like go there.
You're the kind of person too where you're like, you'll go home and you look at the haircut and I've seen it before.
Yeah, I'm like, no, I don't like
You're
it.
like, no, I don't like
and
it. I'm gonna go
I try
back.
to fix it.
You always do that shit.
Well, I try to fix it myself and then I fuck it up.
I mean,
real
you don't
bad.
always do it, but I've
Yeah,
seen
no.
you be like, Nah, they fucked up my hair. I'm going
Yeah.
back to get it fixed.
Well, I wouldn't go back to the same person. I'd go to someone else.
Yeah.
Because if they can't do it right the first time.
You should.
Baby, why are you making
You should try the Bravo hair salon. They do a lot better job.
Well, I mean, I know so many girls.
gonna be a
I
little
know
pricier,
so many
but-
people that cut hair.
Yeah.
And like my dad's like, oh, just go to my girl. And I'm like, I got people that cut hair and they're all good.
Or go to a barbershop. They have barbershops in Wahoo.
So what I was actually thinking is I want to go to a barber shop and
Yeah.
maybe get my beard done.
That's what you gotta do.
everything. Like line up everything. Like
by the volcano
this.
volcano shop in Wahoo, they got a barbershop now.
I might do that, go get lined up. I might do that. And be like, yo, can
Find a
you
good
make my
barbershop.
beard look as best as you can?
They can
'Cause
clean everything up.
I have growth, but I don't have like a thick
It's not
beard.
thick. Yeah, it's not.
So my stuff's like real like airy, right? It says wispy. I don't want a wispy beard. But make it look as good as you can, and they'll know how to
you want
do it.
Vikings? You want them to braid that shit down?
Dude, you can braid that shit.
I'm not gonna braid it, but you know.
You could. I'm saying not you can braid it. Chris, come on, braid my beard for me, buddy. Come on, I would braid your beard in Valheim. I actually got a braided
Yeah,
beard
I
in
could-
Valheim.
yeah. Oh, do you?
Yeah. What does your character
You got
look
the dual
like?
braids?
No, I got the long beard, so it's got like the long middle braid and like the braid on the side, and then I got the middle braid down the center of my hair.
I think I have one long braid down the middle,
Yeah.
and then I got all white hair on the back with like a ponytail.
Oh, I got all brown. I look young in the game. I went brown.
Kind of like that one guy from the Viking show. Kind of looks like that.
Ragnar
Ragnar.
Lothbrok.
Oh,
That's my ancestor, you
so
know.
speaking of shows, Loki.
Yeah, is that a decent? Is that
Good.
Is it?
I like it so far. I'm in.
But
I'm only one episode
does
in,
that
but
take
I'm
place
in.
after?
So it's after the first Avengers. So you know when Hulk slams him like,
Yeah. It's after that.
and then he
So when he takes over
takes
Asgard,
he gets that Tesseract.
but
the
he takes
Tesseract
over
cube.
Asgard. Yeah.
No, it's in between that.
Oh, okay.
So it's after that one, that Avengers when he fucking
Right
gets the
before
chest.
Ragnarok.
and then the case slides to him and he gets the Tesseract
Yeah,
cube
yeah.
and then he
disappears. Yeah.
That's when it takes place.
Okay.
But cool so far. Interesting concept. I'm on board right now.
You know.
But it's a trip. It's a fucking trip and a half
So
when you watch what's
So
going on.
to
I gotta say, I'm
not
I'm
to
in.
like to change the subject, but to talk about streaming services, I just
Yeah.
realized that Hulu has lost a contract to Seinfeld, and in about 7 days, Netflix gets Seinfeld.
Ah.
So the only thing that's kept me on Hulu was Seinfeld. I think Hulu's going bye-bye.
Yeah, if you gotta do Hulu,
Do you you use my Hulu?
No, I don't think so.
Why not? I gave you the passwords.
Because Monica just buys random fucking
Oh.
things, and I'm like, stop it.
I give you all my stuff.
She's got like Discovery Plus.
I got
she's
you.
like,
I got.
'cause
Why Discovery Plus?
90 Day Fiance shit.
Dude, you can get that free online. Like, just go to YouTube.
I know. I don't know. She just does shit, and I'm just like, stop it. Like, chill out. She was gonna get Peacock, and I was like, stop.
So I almost bought Peacock, but I didn't because you can get the first 3 seasons of Office for free on it. If you want to watch the other seasons, then you got to pay.
Yeah.
So I watched the first 3 seasons, and I was like, fuck it. I went back to Hulu, and I was watching Seinfeld, and I realized, oh, shit, it's going to expire. I use your Netflix.
Yeah.
Do you at least use my HBO?
No.
I gave you all the
Monica
passwords.
got HBO too, and I told her Tony was gonna give us
I
his.
gave you all my passwords, bro.
I know. Anyway, what are your shows you're watching right now?
So I mean, I'm always the same. So I'm on repeat with Seinfeld, Office, and that's my repeat. Like that's my. If
See, do you
I'm
have the streaming services for those shows?
specifically?
See, Hulu's pretty good because I like watching like Bob's Burgers.
I like
and-
Bob's Burgers,
and
Family Guy. So I
Yeah.
like Hulu for like your regular TV shows you can watch with no commercials.
FX too.
Always
Dave,
Sunny.
Dave just came back. The new season
I
just
don't know.
came out
I
tonight.
haven't really paid a lot. I haven't really watched it, but from what
It's
I
so
know,
good.
I
It's
don't
so
like
fucking
the
good.
dude though.
It's so good.
Like he irritates me. I
I
want to
love
punch
it.
him his face.
Dave is one of my favorite shows.
Little Dicky.
Yeah. It's so well written though. The show is
I gotta
so
maybe
clever.
give it another chance.
The show is so clever and well done. It's almost like It's almost like a fucking goofy Entourage.
I gotta give it another chance then. Maybe.
I love the show.
Hmm.
And you'll watch certain parts, and there's a lot of celebrity cameos. That's why I kind of compare it to Entourage, because there's a lot of celebrity cameos in the show. But there's also just him being fucking Little Dicky. There's an episode. Fuck, I almost don't want to say it because when you see it, it'll be like
Just say
fucking
it, bro.
awesome. But you know the milking shit, the milking porn.
Like jerk you off with your fingers in
Dick
your
through
butthole.
like a hole, like you're on a table.
Oh,
and your
like,
dick goes
okay,
through the
yeah,
hole,
yeah,
and then
yeah,
the girl like jerk you up.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Little Dicky, like he's talking to his girlfriend and they're having like issues, and he's like, "Well, I've always been into milking," and like that's like a fucking thing. And I'm sorry, I'm not gonna say anything more, but like it's fucking hilarious. It's fucking
So he
hilarious.
gets like milked like a cow. It's interesting.
Just watch it. Or just watch. I don't want to spoil it for you if you get into it, but
Okay.
like, just there's a lot of celebrity cameos, and it's actually really, it's like a really clever show. It's really
I'll
well
have to check
done.
it out
It's
then.
really well.
Because I
written.
watched a couple episodes and I was just like, okay, this guy's kind of just an idiot.
It's goofy as fuck, but
I'll have to give
it
it.
picks up.
You know what I really liked? I like The Boys on
Yeah.
Amazon.
The A-Track knows what I'm talking about.
The
Yeah.
Garage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll have to check it out then.
Yeah. It's fucking so funny, dude. And the second season just came out this tonight. So the second season just started.
Okay. Okay. But yeah, as far I haven't watched. You know
Yeah.
what show I'm
Yeah.
actually waiting for is a Netflix show.
I'm with the A-Track for
It's
sure.
called it's called Mindhunters. I don't know if you watched it, but it's pretty dope, dude. It's about FBI guys that start creating like psychological profiles.
Oh.
So they go in to interview.
yeah,
They go and interview like all these serial killers, like Ed Kemper, and it's based off true events. So they interview fucking Son of Sam, all these guys, right?
Right.
And they try to get into the mind. And these are the guys that actually started doing for the
They
FBI.
actually interviewed that guy.
Yeah,
right?
they did. No, so this was a real story about these two FBI agents who started creating psychological profiles on serial killers to try to identify people before they do shit, right?
It makes sense.
So it's a true story, and it's really good. I got into it, and I'm not a huge like crime drama guy, or like I'm more of a comedy straight up. Like
Yeah.
I just watch comedies, but this is a really good show. Actually, you should check it out if you can. If you haven't seen the first, I think there's 2 seasons. You should check them out. They're really good.
A show similar to that I was watching on Netflix was the spycraft shit, where they like talk about like honeypot hookers and stuff like that. It's like government like like they show you.
Is it like a documentary
Yeah,
series?
It's like a insider series. So they have like a bunch of guys who work for like the CIA and FBI and all that stuff, and they tell you like what the Russians did to they would put the bugs in the wall, or they would put it in your shoes. And then there was an episode where there was a sex workers where like they would fuck you and have pictures and they could blackmail your ass for like certain information. And then there's a whole like we can flip spies for for different countries, and that kind of I forget which one it is. It's called like Conspiracy or something like that. But it's all about like how countries like spy on each other, and it's pretty fucking dope. Like they talk about how
That's
Russia
true, though.
does shit.
So
and
China
how-
just was doing that shit to us
China
with
does shit.
the whole Harvard doctor shit.
Yeah.
Dude,
And
the
then
whole
they just
Wuhan
had the
thing, man.
documentary on the people who were cheating the college the entrance exams and shit.
You mean the lady from Full House?
Yeah, they had the whole. They just released a documentary on that whole.
Loeffler was her name?
Yeah,
Lori
yeah.
Loeffler or some shit? I don't know, something like that. But anyway,
Those are good. But Loki,
check it out.
I'm in.
Yeah.
I'm in. I'm already
I'll
in.
have to check that out.
Anytime.
I didn't watch WandaVision yet. I gotta check that. Now, do I need to watch WandaVision first?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope. I don't think
So what you know what I've been doing, like not when I'm not watching like just regular sitcoms, I go to the Disney Plus Marvel section, and I go to the cinematic timeline,
Yeah.
and I watch it. I'm watching everything in the timeline, the proper time.
Yeah.
So right now I just finished Thor: The Dark World, or whatever it was called. So I just finished that one. And I'm gonna be going into whatever's next after that.
So you can probably watch Loki because you're probably past that point.
Yeah.
Because he sees into the future, where, where Thor loses his eye and all that shit happens and everything. It's before that. It's before
Okay.
all that. It's at the end, literally at the end of the first Avengers
When
movie.
he steals the Tesseract.
Yeah.
To check that out.
So,
I like Loki though.
and it's about like multiverses and how
Are they gonna like? See, I thought Doctor Strange was gonna come out with that whole multiverse stuff
I feel like Doctor Strange is gonna show up
into this.
into this
Because it seems like
because
that
it's
kind
all
of
about getting off the timeline and mixing
Doctor
with
Strange
time
is
shit.
what
Yeah,
what
I
trips
feel like
me out the best.
I already immediately thought of Doctor Strange as soon as this episode started.
See, and then like let's go back to Avengers Endgame. Did we actually figure out what Doctor Strange did?
no,
We don't, right? So I think
Not
that
really.
could be a whole
I mean in the
series on
original
its
Doctor
own.
Strange
Because
movie,
he goes
you
well,
kind
no,
of
but he
figure
goes
it out,
but he goes
but
back in time and
Yeah.
he gets everybody to show up at
Right.
that battle. You know what I mean? Like just going through what he did to get everybody to show up
Right.
at that Endgame battle would be a series on its own.
So I think what it is I think Doctor Strange, like this is my theory for the show. Don't take this as fact, but I think Doctor Strange works with you'll find out, but there's 3 people who keep the timeline in check,
The Eternals?
and they make sure.
Are they the Eternals?
Yeah, and they make sure that
Okay.
that people don't split off from the timeline.
Oh, and by the way, did you hear that they're trying to cancel culture Jon Snow or not Jon Snow, Rob Stark
No way.
from the Eternals? I don't know what he did, but they're trying to cancel him. Cancel culture.
I don't know.
They're trying to get him removed already from the Eternals movies. He must have touched a vagina or something.
Probably too late. I don't know. Whatever.
We all touched vaginas at one point.
If you don't, you can't reproduce.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You gotta touch a vagina to make the world go round.
To have babies, you got to touch the vagina. What are you
You
gonna
know
say?
what I mean? Fuck.
And there's nothing wrong with vaginas. They're great.
They're terrific.
Yeah, they're fantastic. Anyway, let's get out of here. Let's close it down.
kind of show is we get? Vaginas, they're terrific. Chris, sign us out. Get us out of here.
I
man.
am looking
Wait,
forward to Black Widow in July. That's gonna be the one I'm looking forward to.
Let's do one more shot.
And I think that's gonna be the first movie I actually go back to theaters to watch. Is gonna be Black Widow.
Why? It's gonna be on Disney Plus for free.
No,
Watch it in your
it's
house.
gonna be $30.
No, it won't be.
Yes, it will.
Watch.
It's gonna be $30. It's on the premium shit.
So what?
So it's $30. I'd rather go to the theater.
How
and
much
watch
money
it.
do you think you're gonna spend at the movie theaters?
Probably more, but it's
Okay.
in a theater.
You could get a blowjob during that movie.
Tony,
In
that's the
in
difference
your-
between you and me is I like to go out and do things, and you like to stay home and do.
Bro,
things.
you could get a blowjob watching Black Widow in your living room, and eat a steak,
Or I can go watch the movie and have a blowjob
and
after
spend
the
less
movie's
money.
over.
And spend less money.
Whatever. What's wrong with you?
I'm just saying. Oh fuck! I need another Coke.
Is watching a movie in a theater something you'd like to do or not?
No, I like going to the movies. Yeah.
It's just the rumble of the fucking sound. There's action. There's explosions. There's a fucking bigger screen. The seats, honestly, the seats in the theater. Before it, now the seats are better in the theater than they are in my house. That's for damn sure.
Get a better couch.
I don't have an automatic recliner in my house. What kind of money do you think I have?
That's actually true. That the seats have gotten better in the movie.
And I
theater.
can get beer at the movie theater too now.
You can get beer at work.
I mean, I always have beer at home anyway. But you know, I'm just saying the seats are way better than the theater.
See, the thing is for me is I can sit in my house.
That
and
was the
smoke
smartest
weed.
thing they could have done was make the seats way
I
more
can
comfortable.
smoke weed in my house and watch a movie.
What if?
And I have really good speakers and a subwoofer that I can hook up and probably get
But
the
you
same
don't.
rumble.
You don't have them hooked up.
I
My
could
soundbar.
easily
My
do it.
soundbar kicks your sound system's ass,
Chris,
and it's
If
not
I
even
hook-
that expensive.
if I hooked up my sound system,
If
my sound system would shit
If.
all over your every speaker you have.
yeah, drop that.
It takes me 2 seconds.
What you gotta
I
hook up
have
an
everything.
amplifier? You don't have an amplifier
Yeah,
for
I
it?
do. No, those are powered speakers, buddy.
Yeah, you need to plug it. You need to hook them up to an amplifier.
Wrong. No, you
not-
don't.
Yes, I used to have one.
Chris, do you know what powered speakers are?
Those aren't
They
powered.
have their. Yes, they are powered. The HS5s and the subwoofer are powered speakers.
Oh, you're talking about that shit. I'm talking about your living room. I thought you were talking about your living room speakers.
Fuck that clown shit. I'm talking about professional grade speakers I have in my room. I just not hooked up yet.
It's still in your room, and you don't have the recliner seats, so
I have a AK Racing fucking pretty pimp ass seat.
yeah, it's not as good.
Bullshit.
Not as good for a movie.
Yeah, and it reclines way better than those seats.
It's not as comfortable.
You lie. Have you ever
Are
sat?
you kidding
Have
me?
you ever sat in my seat?
Yes.
Have you ever sat in my seat,
Yeah.
Chris? My seat is very comfortable.
I put my ass in your chair.
But naked? You better not have.
Touche.
Hey, yeah. See? That leather feels nice on my bum.
I miss the theater. I really do. I really do.
I don't see. Here's the thing: is
I wish I did it when nobody was going. Now
I
people
used
are
to
going.
love theater popcorn, but I can't eat it anymore. That fucking butter oil thing they put on it fucks my stomach up.
Yeah, yeah. You'll straight up
Can't do.
shit.
I just shit all day,
You'll shit bits and pieces.
and it's like, yeah, it's like I feel like I gotta take a huge shit, and it's like, and then
It
that's
is,
it.
It is. It's like you're popping
And I
popcorn
was
out
like,
your asshole.
why? It's the worst feeling. I don't know what it does to my insides.
It just
'Cause
water.
it's just
water
oil.
slides out
It's
of there.
oil.
Yeah,
it's
just
not.
water
It's
slides out
not
of there.
butter.
Yeah.
It's like butter flavored oil.
Yeah.
It's disgusting.
It's not butter. It's butter flavored oil. You're
Sad,
right.
dude.
It's not even
Yeah.
butter.
Anyway, guys, we love you. Cheers.
Love you too,
Thanks for the three of you sticking around.
You guys, yeah.
Baby Cakes, A-Track, whoever else.
I feel like this music is pretty appropriate. Oh, I gotta go pee now. See what you made me do?
You know, it wasn't the most exciting show to know. Wait, sign us out and then go pee.
Oh God.
But last week was a hoot, so maybe we had to have a calm show this week, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
One more rock, paper, scissors. Let's do this. Ready? I'm going to catch up. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Yes!
Fucker.
Back within three,
Thought you were
baby.
gonna go stone. for
Back
sure.
within three. All right, Chris, sign us out, and you can go make your pisses.
All right, guys. Thanks for joining us on Inappropriate Bar Talk tonight. My name's Chris.
And I'm fucking Tony.
Live every Wednesday, 5 p.m. Hawaiian time. I'm starting to catch up on the YouTube VODs, so check those out, youtube.com/Inappropriate Bar Talk. Make sure you check us out on Twitter, IBT Podcasts, and Instagram at Inappropriate Bar Talk, and also just hang out with us, in general.
Bro, in
Discord.
10 days, I'm going to have a new computer, and I'm going to be streaming every day. I have a feeling.
Every day?
Like, every day I'm going to be doing
Every
something.
day, you should.
We're going to be doing, like, watch parties. We're going to be doing
I think
fucking...
that's what we're missing, man.
Yeah.
I can't stream every day. I just can't because I work at night a lot. I work at night a lot.
You know, I have a life, too, but...
You work days.
I
So,
work
so
days,
you know what? Maybe
but I've
we
been
do
doing
the...
I've been doing the jujitsu.
Yeah.
You know what I'd like to ask is like I'm not that I'm good and I don't want you guys really watching me, but I think it'd be interesting maybe if I set up a live stream at the jujitsu class. I'm curious if they'd be into it.
I'll tell you what. You start streaming more, and I'll start streaming more, and I'll feel like I gotta match you.
Bro, I don't know. I'm gonna go gung ho, bro. I just spent like $2,500.
I can get up early while you're at work, and I can do daytime streams, and then you can come home.
This motherfucker said he's gonna wake up early.
Don't you put that evil on me, Ricky
Chris,
Bobby.
you gonna wake up early, Chris?
It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
I don't think you wake up before noon ever.
No, I do. It's just I got like laundry, dogs. The first thing I do when
Oh,
I get
do
up
you
is
scrub your laundry next to the river?
I walk
You
my
throw it
dogs.
in there and push a button.
I walk my dogs around the block. I feed them. I make my breakfast.
You
and
know,
then I
Joey
work on
wants to
my
see that
emails.
sweaty ass, bro.
Yeah,
I'm
dude.
super sweaty.
Yeah,
when
you know
I
she does.
when I finish jujitsu, I'm like soaked completely through all my clothes.
All right. Well, let's go, man. Let's go. I'll
You-
challenge you.
let's go.
I'll challenge you. I'll
You-
see let's see who can stream more in a month.
Oh God, I'll crush you. I have way more free time than you.
Okay.
If I wanted to, I could
Deal.
stream
This is gonna be
so much.
This is gonna be the stream wars.
Oh God.
July stream worms.
Stream worms.
Stream worms.
Yeah, because I don't get it till the 25th.
And then what? I'm gonna trump you when I get to Vegas and I'm streaming all my shit in Vegas. I'm gonna. be
How
like,
are you even gonna
I'm
stream
gonna
in
get like
Vegas? You don't
20
even have the
million
good
more
phone.
viewers than you.
20 million more viewers. Okay, it's on our channel, so I'm good with that. Get
Okay.
all the viewers
Yeah,
you
I know,
want.
I know.
Why are you gonna do a live stream from Vegas?
Yeah, dude.
Then
I'm
I'll
gonna
let
be
I'll
doing
let
live
you
streams
I'll
in
let you
Vegas.
borrow my gimbal when you go.
Yeah,
So
let
you
me
can-
use the
you can-
Osmo.
Yeah, no, not the Osmo.
the thing,
but
yeah.
because you're gonna use your phone to stream. You can't use the
Monica's
Osmo.
got a 5G phone too, but we'll figure it out.
But no, I got the it's called the Smooth.
Yeah,
The gimbal.
yeah.
You can use that.
No, that thing's perfect.
That thing's pretty dope, actually.
All right, cool. All right, guys, that's it for me, and that's it
And
for
me.
us. That's it for Inappropriate
We're a
Bar Talk
team.
tonight. We love you guys. Make sure you tomorrow. I'll be on for sure. We'll be doing the Hangover stream, and maybe I'll do Valheim with Tony.
I
And we'll
can't-
jump
I
on there.
can't
We'll
wait for
see.
my new
Well, you
computer.
got a jujitsu tomorrow, probably too, right?
I do. Actually, you know what? We didn't drink too much tonight. I probably will go to jujitsu tomorrow.
Okay.
Usually, but the reason
That's
I
fine.
don't go to jujitsu is I'm hungover, I try to go to jujitsu in the daytime though.
Yeah.
I like to go during the day classes, so if I'm not too hungover, I'm gonna go at 11 tomorrow.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
So, there you go.
Thanks for joining us tonight. We appreciate you being here.
That's right. Until next time, we love you. Peace. Aloha. All right.